You get anything that you want at Ashmore's restaurant. Oh yeah, there's a show. There, live, probably live right now. Yeah. All right. Hello, buddy. Hello. Welcome to another edition, day 106 in year two of RobLynn Live and Ollie.
The Wonder Dog.
True. And this is day 471 consecutive RobLynn Lives. Oh, yeah, baby. All right. Well, that was our theme song. We hope everybody enjoyed it. If somebody could write in the chat, yes, I enjoyed it, or yes, that'll tell us that it actually played, which is probably pretty important. So let us know somewhere in the chitty chat.
Yep, let us know. And we've got 20, I think, let's see how many. We got 27 there.
All right, 27 in the YouTube. Let's see if we can raise that up a bit. And let's talk RobLynnLive.ai. All right, that's our domain. That's how you get in touch with Lynn Nakamoto if you want to hop on board with her. Very simple. Just click on RobLynnLive.ai. If you don't like .ai, then hit RobLynnLive.com, baby. Yeah, you can get it there as well. And then as time goes, if you happen to run into our QR code, Ollie says, what in the world is going on? Well, that's Screaming Pops. All right. So that's all you got to do. You get 3 free for the and moi, me. Oh, no, it's too early for the me. All right. So that's that. You get old mail. Great way to mail out your emails. You get ONet, which is the newest, most complex, most enjoyable, the best, with all the mostest stuff in it. ONet. You can do it. You can blog. You can club. Oh, goodness. You can speech to text, talk to speech. Talk to speech. Yes, you can do all of that.
Speech to text, text to speech.
Is that what I meant to say? All righty. Well, tonight, with the topic being laughter, I guess you guys are going to get a kick at everything that we do tonight because I'm really on the famish side. Tonight is the second night of Hanukkah. We have the candles lit in the window, and that'll be that. Let's see. All right. Are we ready to kick this thing off? I think we are. All right. We played the song. We had a little intro. Please go to RobLynnLive.ai for the registration link so you can hop on board with Lynn Nakamoto and get 3 free for thee and me. Three mints in one. Oh, no, that's certs. Okay. All right. Let's take a peek at today, if we may. All right. At 10 a.m., you had DeGarmo and Johnson doing their thing. I guess they announced some kind of new thing where they're going to have people come on and talk about their journey with ONPASSIVE. That should be interesting. I think they said they have 100+ people that have already signed up and want to go on their show. So there you have it. Also, at 12 noon today, guess what, kids? It was Straight Talk. Straight Talk on Freaky Friday with Rob and Lynn. Today's title was Freaky Friday. Then and now, it's 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Yeah, baby. And you've got the RobLynn Live Network's presentation. RobLynn Live and Ollie.
The Wonder Dog.
Hey, that's a true. Karen, woo. All right, on OConnect, we are on OConnect. We're live streaming, compliments of Mr. Mafara, who said we can now do that, and so we will. Thank you to you, Ash Mafara, to our YouTube channel, which happens to be RobLynn Live, the YouTube channel. Can't go wrong there. And if you go to the RobLynn Live YouTube channel, guess what? That's where you'll find the QR code. So that's where you go to find the QR code, but you can go to RobLynnLive.ai or RobLynnLive.com, and woo doggies, you can register there. All right. Now, tonight, we've got a really neat subject, because sometimes we don't laugh at ourselves enough. We laugh at ourselves all the time. We may cuss at ourselves too, but we laugh as well.
Yeah.
More importantly, we laugh at ourselves because we've got more bloopers than Sunsweet has prunes. Speaking of prunes, that would be nice if I could get a prune or two. You gotta love this keto or carnivore's diet. It'll block you up every time, folks.
Good to know.
Douggies. That's
TMI?
Of course it's TMI, but that's what we're here for.
Too much information. So
no, we're trying to give them some value, so if they get constipated, they'll go right to the prunes. That's what we're trying to do.
My husband keeps bumping and moving.
You're gonna have that when you get to the soul. All right, we'll have the Ollie Boy contest shortly. Yeah, and we'll give the answers out. Mel Marcano will give the answer of where Ollie is. She's doing a contest for her. She seems to be feeling somewhat better. We're glad for that. And so, as we continue streaming on the RobLynnLive network and continue connecting on the Ash Mafara network, let's pray for Ash, please. Let's pray for Ash, his wife, his lovely wife, Ashmahan, and their two handsome young men, Omar and Yusuf, as well as the tech, media, and support teams for their good health and safety. Oh, Nelly, those prunes are working. Also, please send out your love. I know this is not going to be pretty. Love, light, and prayers to all who are ill or injured for complete and swift. We mean swift, no passing go without collecting the 200 and then getting recovered, getting better. Okay, now we have some announcements. Well, we're going to save the announcements, if we may, to the kickoff on OConnect. So for now, Brown Cow, we're going to have the Ollie contest. Is that okay with you?
Sounds good to me.
All righty. Let me take a swig of coffee while you pull up where Ollie is.
All righty.
Thank you.
Let me just finish this one thing.
Do we have anybody on YouTube? Or did everybody leave?
We got 31.
Not too shabby.
Gonna get more. Okay, so what I gotta do? What did you say? Oh, pull up.
Pull up where Ollie is. The presentation board, please, if you will.
And just so you guys know, because once we pull it up, you won't be able to hear us.
So we won't talk while it's there. So just take a peek.
But we want to tell you that the artist, graphic artist, is Charmaine Ung, who is in Singapore. She's a professional graphic artist, and she has told us that what she creates for us is not graphics, it's called visuals. So now let's all use the correct terminology. She makes beautiful visuals for us. So we want to
thank you, Miss Ung. We appreciate you.
Pull it up now.
Here comes Ollie. Get ready. Get ready.
So you're going to look at the image, and then we'll take it down so that you can hear us.
You won't hear us for now.
Done?
Okay.
Wait, so take it down.
Take it down.
Oh, that looks funny. I'm going to tell you. It shows us doing the thing on the screen. Oh, well, okay. All right.
All right. That you've seen where Ollie allegedly is and where we are with him and the food that he's eating and we're eating. So now it's time for the guests. Lynn will go to the chat. Put your guesses in the chat if you would. Thank you. All right. See, that time we didn't talk while we were had the screen up. So now we're learning.
We're learning.
Learning.
There you go.
I guess I'm going to be reading them. All right. Let's see where Ali is. And where?
You can.
Okay.
Oh, we got to do the bell.
Oh, we got to ring the bell first.
If they made guesses, that's fine. We're slow with the bell. Grandma Bobby's cowbell.
Very loud. All right, let's see what we've got here now.
If you wanted to stop moving, what do you have to do?
You have to stop the chat. You go to the group and hit it.
Hit the lock close.
Give the lock close. It's now
closed. Yeah,
closed.
good job. Good job.
All right.
So now scroll up to see. Usually Frank or Ren are first. So make sure.
All right, we're going to check. We're going to check. Ooh.
They tend to be the first to guess. So.
All right, let's take a peekaroo here. Where, oh, where is our Ali boy? Oh, where could he be? And, okay, I don't see any guesses yet.
Oh,
we're going to check.
I see Ty in the YouTube chat. Ty, come on over to the OConnect. We haven't seen you for a while. If you're free, come on over.
Ronan Cohen just wished us a happy Hanukkah.
Oh,
thank you,
Hanukkah.
Ronan. Thank you, thank you. We have both candles lit. Mamodu's here saying howdy. And I don't see any guesses yet.
You have to,
I'm
you're
doing
not
what
going to see the new ones. You have to do it again. You know,
I'm probably the wrong guy for this job.
It's okay. The only way you're going to know is by doing. Okay, so now it's open, and you can, then we can close it again, stop it, and then go up again. I see guesses, but they're guesses before that, usually, right? Then we're going to look for the first guess.
All right, good thing laughter's the best medicine.
Okay, wouldn't be 8 minutes ago. Would be
4 minutes ago. 5 minutes ago.
Yeah. Right.
Right, all right. There's Charmaine. She knows where it is.
Turkey says Sagi Schwartz.
Sagi Schwartz, the fire lady.
That's Carmela.
Carmela Schwartz says Torquay. And there's Turkey now.
She corrected herself.
Yes, she did. And let's take a look who else is guessing.
Irena says,
Mysuru Palace in Kentucky, India. Karnataka, India. All right, could it be India? There's another guess from the one and only Frank Rowe who says India.
Audience Hall, Royal Mysore Palace, Mysuru, Karnataka,
India. Okay. Asia, according to Anne McLemore. Thank you, Anne. India, according to France. Hello, France.
Okay.
Glad you're here. Turkey or India, according to Rachel. Go ahead and sign Rachel.
Turkey or India.
All right.
And who else guessed?
Let's see.
Here we go.
Oh, we've got to guess. Sarananda Das says it's Karnataka, India, King's Palace. All right. Getting some good guesses. Let's go a little more, a few more guesses, and then we're off to OConnect. It's Pakistan, according to Isabel. All right, Isabel. India, according to Cynthia Deering. And who else has got a guess?
We'll open it up one more time in case there are a few more guesses that have come in. Let's see. Quite a bit came in of comments.
Yeah.
That was 11 minutes ago. That's too long ago.
Okay. Well, I think we've got all the guesses in.
I want to guess from, let's do the last. Okay, we did Sadanandas. That was 2 minutes ago. Let me freeze the chat for a bit. Let me pause it. I'm going to look at 2 minutes. That's a good place to start. 2 minutes ago. I look for Sadananda. He made a comment. Okay, then we look at what's under it. Isabel said Pakistan. Cynthia Deering said India. That's all I see.
All right. Well, thank you for your guesses. We're now set to go to OConnect exclusively. So if you're still with us on YouTube, if you haven't hit the RobLynnLive.ai, you're going to miss OConnect. So if
So
you're already found,
three free products. That's the main thing we want to talk about. ONet, OTrim, and O what? Mail. O Mail. So three free
true.
products. So all you do is you go to RobLynnLive.ai. That is our domain. There you will see a registration form. All you need to do is give your first name, your last name, create an O-mail address, and create a password. That's it. You'll be in on passive. You'll see the three free products, and whatever else comes in the future will be right there. Oh, OConnect is also there, our webinar platform.
All right. Let's get out of here in three, in two, in one. We're out of here this way.
Okay. We have stopped live streaming.
No more live stream.
That's a good way to know. But if we do a certain motion, then we can
Right.
look there and
You
we'll
see
know.
it? I don't see it. I don't see it. So
Uh,
we've stopped live streaming.
there. You
Yeah.
did that. 3, 2, 1. Oh, that's a good way to do it. So
Right.
we're figuring out how to give us ourselves cues, and then it stopped after 3, 2, 1.
All right. Very good. Welcome to OConnect tonight. As everybody knows, today is Friday. Friday, Friday, Friday. Right. All right. Now, we'd like to bring in Mel McConnell. Yeah, come on in, McConnell.
And she is so
Mel
organized.
Marcano. Come on in and let us know where Ollie Boy's hanging tonight.
Welcome, Mel.
All right, Mel.
Yay, Mel.
Wait,
Hello, hello, hello. I'm Rob and Lynn. Hello, everyone. Okay, so let me see where Ollie boy is. So Ollie has been to the Mysore Palace, the Palace of Mysore or Mysuru, also known as the Amba Villas Palace, is a historical palace in the city of Mysore in Karnataka. That's India. Designed by the English architect Henry Irving, the Mysore Palace dominates the skyline of Mysore, a three-storied structure in Indo-Saracenic style built between 1897 to 1912. The palace has beautifully designed square towers at cardinal points covered with domes. Nice. The palace is illuminated on Sundays, public holidays, as well as during the Dasara celebrations where 97,000 electric bulbs, wow, are used to illuminate it. Mysore is famous in the world for its sandalwood and rosewood artifacts, stone sculptures, incense sticks, inlay work with ivory, and its exquisite silk. Sorry, that's the start of laughter. Sorry, sorry.
that's
My
okay. That's what we're here for. We're going to laugh a long time tonight. Look out.
oh my god.
All right, we're bumbling and stumbling tonight.
Mysore is famous in the world for its sandalwood and rosewood artifacts, stone sculptures, incense sticks, inlay work with ivory, and its exquisite silk saris. Mysore emerged to be one of the major IT hubs in Karnataka. Mysuru is second in state for software exports. Nice. Rob and Lynn are digging into a plate of kosamb. Kosambari is a refreshing salad made with soaked lentils and finely chopped vegetables. It is a healthy and delightful part of Mysore cuisine, often served during festivals and special occasions. Ollie is slurping on a plate of Mysore rasam, a tangy and spicy soup. Mysore rasam is a staple in Mysore cuisine, prepared with lentils, tomatoes, tamarind, and a special rasam powder. It's a symphony of flavors that warms the soul. And I think that's where it stops.
All righty. Could we have a list of the winners, please?
Yes, and the winners are drumroll, Sandananda, Irina, Franco, France, Rachel, Cynthia D. Isabel was close, so I give it to her as well. She said Pakistan, so it's okay. It's kind of like in there. And to all others who won, whom I did not mention the names, I'm sure we all are winners. And thank you for joining the RobLynnLive contest. Where's Ollie Boy? Thank you.
Thank you, Mel.
You're welcome.
Mel at the helm there. All right. Now, without further, we're going to kick this sucker off here tonight, and we're going to talk a few announcements. How to do that tonight, and then we're going to get into tonight's topic, which is laughter, the best. All right, get ready. Migration without hesitation. Sign your NDA, get your affiliate link, check the ONPASSIVE website out, check the ONPASSIVE YouTube channel out, log into your alternate email or emails to be sure it's active or it is active. And so you're ready for O-Verify, because you're going to get sent a one-time password. That will be one time only. It's an OTP. It'll either be 4 or 6 numbers. I believe it'll probably be 6 in the interest of security, cyber security. 10 webinars if you don't mind, and chats as time permits. Hop on an OConnect as a host, co-host, speaker, or attendee, just like we're doing. It's fun, 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 now that Daddy took the T-Bird away. All right, know of anyone who needs help? You know the drill. You know the drill. Helping one helps us all, and that's hashtag AshMafara. All right, tonight we have a topic, just like every other night, and tonight's topic is laughter, the best medicine. All right, laughter, the best medicine. Ollie's question of the evening: what is the funniest thing you have had to laugh about recently? Oh, I got one. You're gonna like this one. I came home from Costco one day and had to go to the comfort room, and I could not find my key, and the door was locked. So had a little bit of a incident as I was coming in the door. I didn't make it quite to the comfort room. So, doggies, congratulations to me for having on rubber pants. Because if I didn't have my rubber undies on, it could have been ugly. Now, that was pretty funny at the time. I don't see anybody laughing here. I don't see anybody roaring here. But yeah, try it out yourself. It's not too shabby. No, it's not funny at all when it's you. But when it's the other guy, it's pretty darn funny. So Lynn thought it was funny that, I couldn't make it to the bathroom. But I'm going to remind her in 10 years what's going to happen with her. So there you have it.
I'm looking forward to it.
Oh, I'll bet you are. All right, laughter, the best medicine, suggests the following: that laughter has positive effects on both your physical self and your mental health, both. Laughter will always contribute to overall wellness. Now, how in the world is laughter going to make you feel any better? Well, have a belly laugh over something like me not making it to the bathroom, and it'll be good for you. You'll feel so much better having laughed it out. In my case, I didn't laugh it out. Well, we can't go into that right now. Let's talk about what are some of the ways which we have laughter come into our lives, and what laughter really does in all of our lives. All right. So, Ollie's question of the night, let me mention that again, is what is the funniest thing you have had to laugh about recently? Was it the economy? I don't think so. Was it the fact that airline reservations are costing a lot of money to go nowhere hardly? I don't think so. But laughter is the best medicine in a lot of cases. Stress reduction. Let's talk about the list now. What good comes from laughter? Well, stress reduction. Stress reduction. Endorphins, you know what those endorphins are. Usually you talk about them in another frame of reference, but endorphins, the body's feel-good chemical.
Yeah,
which
after
is
you
what?
exercise, you get endorphins too.
True.
Sometimes, yeah.
And then after you know what, you get endorphins too.
This is a family show.
I said you know what. Let them decide what you know what is.
All
It's
right.
okay.
Okay.
It's okay. There's 51 of us here. Nobody's going to repeat what I say. So, although it's going to be posted in ONet and on YouTube. All right.
Yeah.
So, endorphins promote an overall sense of well-being. Makes you feel good. It's a feel-good thing. It's like adrenaline. It's a rush. It's a good rush. And it may just relieve some pain. Woo, that would be nice. Stress hormones are reduced, thereby alleviating stress. So, let's say you're stressing out big time. You have yourself one of those fine Robbie G belly laughs. The next thing you know, you've lost your stress, you've lost your anxiety, and you're ready for round two.
That's a good thing.
That's how we do things here at RobLynnLive. That's how you need to do things in your neighborhood in Toronto, in Spain, in sunny Singapore, or the Philippines, or Thailand, or Cambodia, or Myanmar. You name it. Germany, Japan, England, UK, I should say. And that ain't no hay. Laughter's good. It's a good thing. It's a good thing. And you know what? Rumor has it that it will boost your immune system. Oh, what in the world are you talking about, Gorman? Boost the immune system? Yes. Immune cells and antibodies are aided by laughter. In other words, if you've got an issue with your immunity, have yourself one of those fine belly laughs. And the more laughter, the merrier. And more laughter equals a stronger immune system. Never knew that.
That's a good thing. Yeah, no, that's really good
That is good.
to build up your immunity. Mm-hmm.
And we all know this time of year with the cold weather, it's good to have immunity. So it's good to laugh. So laugh. You got me? Laugh. All right. So how about cardiovascular benefits? There can't be any benefits to laughing with your heart. Well, you know what? You darn sure can. Ooh, that word slipped out again. All right. So, where are we going here? You're bouncing. You got me all bounced up here. I have no idea where you were.
Here.
Okay. Cardiovascular benefits. Laughter increases the blood flow and has a positive effect on improving blood vessel function. It gets the blood pumping. Yeah, it's almost as good as running, is laughing. Yes. So laughter can also help reduce blood pressure issues. Blood pressure issues, which has been known to reduce the risk of heart disease and heart attack. So far, all you've seen is positive things by laughing.
Yeah.
Have you seen anything negative?
Nothing.
Absolutely not. All right. That's cardiovascular. How about muscle relaxation? Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
As laughter spreads, like laughter. Well, she didn't realize I was going to do that because that's not in the script.
No. Stop it.
Well, there you go. We're having a little laughter here. All right. That was a social connection. And also she had a little muscle relaxation.
I don't know.
I don't know if it relieved the stress that maybe she's having with me tonight, but the realization,
oh boy,
just the realization that you're laughing, that you're happy, promotes a sense of calmness. See how calm she is now?
I mean, stop. I relieved you stop tickling me.
Woo, doggies, am I on fire tonight?
Oh, boy.
It's a shame we don't have 150 people here because they'd be laughing along with us, but that's okay. They'll catch it on the replay. How about the social connection? Should we have another social connection?
Don't tickle me anymore.
Okay, as laughter spreads, it brings about social bonds, which strengthens relationships. I don't know what it's going to do in this relationship, but who knows? That may have been the end of this relationship.
I'm going to strangle him after this.
Strangle me. All right. Well, that brings us to mood enhancement. Evidently, you're muted. You're muted. You're muted. No, you're muted. Mood. Okay, I'm ready. Mood enhancement. Look how I spelled that. Wowzer. Through laughter, our moods are elevated. Come on, guys. You got to be having fun. Here we are, and a positive outlook on life.
Oh, boy.
Laughter helps to stomp out challenges and the possibility of challenges and setbacks. So laughter is good medicine all the way around, as we say. And you never know when the tickle bunny's coming to town.
No, don't you dare.
Pain management. Why take pills to elevate one's mood? When laughter, you don't need those opioids. When you can get a good belly laugh, when that exists, the endorphins will go nuts and they'll help to distract the pain. You'll be... I didn't even touch her. And she's laughing. I didn't even go anywhere near, and she's laughing. Okay. Well. Anyway, evidently she has no pain now. I have pain because she just squeezed my hand in between the damn chairs, but that's okay. All right. Improve breathing. I'm surprised she hasn't tickled me, but that's okay. No, don't even go there. Deep inhalations and exhalations enhance the respiratory system, and increase the intake of O2. And you need your O2, don't you?
I do.
You need the tickle bunny too, don't you?
No, I don't.
Okay. So, improve breathing. Deep inhalations, exhalations enhance the O2 level. Now, there's a number of activities that we can do that will increase our physical well-being, get the endorphins going in a big way. How about going to a funny movie? Don't have to go too far, just come to RobLynnLive. How about hanging out with humorous friends? Got a few of those. How about attending a comedy show? Like this one tonight, which is off the chart. Or just plain joining in on activities that bring joy. You know what brings joy to me? I really mean this now. It's the tickle. It's the tickle Lynn. Okay. All right. Well, enough with the playing around. Oh, my goodness. I can't believe we haven't dropped down to 31 people, but that's okay.
That's all being sadistic. That's what he's doing.
No, I'm getting your endorphins going for later.
Yeah, right.
All right. Well, laughter will not be a substitute for medical care, although I may need some psychiatric care after this is all done.
I think so.
But it certainly can and will almost always complement a healthy lifestyle. Being sad doesn't get it done. Sorry, Mac. Sorry, Betty. Sorry, Rosemarie. Sorry, Henry. It just doesn't get it done. So, what is that saying that we've heard for so long from so many from our generation? Don't worry, be happy. Dun, 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 dun. So, don't worry, be happy. Stay tuned. This is OConnect with RobLynnLive and Ollie.
The Wonder Dog.
What are you laughing about now?
I thought you were going to tickle
Well,
me.
I didn't even touch you.
Oh, stop it. Okay, so we want to repeat Ollie's question of the evening. So
I don't know if we do or not. We want to tickle some more. All right. Enough playing around.
Stop.
All right. Ollie's question of the evening. We'd like to hear from you in the chat. What's the most hilarious thing you've seen lately? It might have been Lynn laughing like a hyena here earlier. And she's doing it again. Oh, I had no idea this was going to be in the script. So I said, "Oh, I know what I'm going to do."
Torturing me.
Okay, well,
Okay,
enough
so
torture.
the
I'm
question,
not. Okay, no, no more torturing. All right, we're back. We're back.
I
We're
want
back.
you to
She's
say,
about me strapped down to the damn
I
chair now.
want you to repeat the question, please.
Okay.
What is the funniest thing you have had to laugh about recently?
Ollie's question of the evening: what is the funniest thing you've had to laugh about tonight?
Oh boy. Okay. Let's regain our composure. Okay, let's pull up the chat, see what people are saying.
All right, or not saying. They may have all left by now. I don't know.
Oh, this is
Let's
too
see in the
much.
chat. Before we go to community chat, we need to see in the regular
Okay.
chat. What are your answers?
All right.
Here we
let's
go.
see. Okay, well, the chat at the moment is empty. I have no idea what.
I told you everybody was going home.
It's not quite. It's working on my phone. So let me look on my phone here. All right. All right. Where were we now? Okay. All right. Let's scroll up a bit. We missed a lot because I couldn't even focus on the chat.
I'm just scratching my left
I do
side.
not trust my husband at this moment. Okay. It's the city season, says Jillian. And I was saying that you're torturing me. And Theta King says, Lynn, you should tickle Rob at a time when he's not expecting it. That way you can get back at him. Haha. Okay, I'll do that, okay? Stand guard. I'm going to attack.
Good thing she didn't do it then because I'd have spit my coffee all over the computer.
That's gross.
All right.
And then Sharon Cool, hi. She says, good morning. Hashtag RobLynnLive, sending love. From Sharon, thank you.
Sharon, cool. Hello, Sharon.
Laurie Lund says, do it, Lynn. What am I supposed to do? Tickle him? Is that what you were saying? And Frank Rose said, the last time I laughed at something was when the wild man, Rob Gorman, tickled Lynn. He has a laughing face. Oh, boy. And Melanie said, that was very cute, Rob. We got to loosen up a bit.
That's the way we roll at RobLynnLive.ai.
Right. And then we have Carmela. She says, Armin helps us to laugh with his jokes. This is true.
There he does. Armin Hogue in the house.
And we have, let me see if anybody, this was 6 minutes ago. Laurie Land says, get him, Lynn. She's on my side. Thank you. Theta King says, Rob and Lynn are really having a great fun time. LOL. And we have Surendra. For last week, I have been suffering from spinal cord problem. So I couldn't attend RobLynnLive. Oh, sorry. Are you feeling better? Because you're here. I think that's a good thing. Irena says,
laughter enhances your intake of oxygen air, stimulates your heart, lungs, and muscles, and increases the endorphins that are released by your brain. Activate and relieve your stress response.
Yeah,
Thank you for that.
That's true. And Ann Nakamura says,
Rob, I'm laughing because I took some notes on laughter and you covered everything in my notes.
very good. He covered everything. All right. I think now I'm going to scroll down to, let me refresh the chat and see what the recent comments are. Because that was like from 5-6 minutes ago.
It's 58 here now. That's good stuff. Come on, India. Wake up, India.
Yep. And let's go up to maybe 3 minutes, I think would be good to go. If we missed your comments, if you made some major comments.
Mayur is here. All right. Hello, sir. Hello, the good doctor. Pharmacy.
Just repeat again if we missed something you wanted us to say. All right. I think I'm caught up now. Don Swihart says, joy, 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 joy. Down in my heart. Way, way down in my heart.
Nice.
Jillian, it's the silly season. And Cynthia Deering says, give him an elbow, Lynn. Oh, yeah, I should have. I forgot. Don't you tickle me. I have to watch. I think and Laurie Lance says, get him, Lynn. Which I will. I'll get him. I'll get him later when he's not expecting it. We are beyond worried. LOL, says Jillian. Sadananda says, So we want to make a laughing club in RobLynnLive. That would be absolutely amazing. Oh, wow, that's a good idea.
Good idea.
Laughing club. That is really clever. Larry Lund, I see you later, says Theta. Melanie Marcano says, it's an interesting evening. We bring out the best laughter tonight. Uh, Carmela says, me. Not quite time yet, but soon. Jillian says, a laughing club with lots of jokes, etc.
Good idea.
Don Swihart says, you too, LOL. Surendra says, in the sweetness of friendship, let there be laughter and sharing of pleasures. That's beautiful. Ranjan says, thank you, King, but I am not Ming. We King is a oh, can't quite understand that. Pedro says, you guys can make us laugh hard. And Cynthia Deering says, laughing pills they had. They had laughing pills. I can see the chat, says Laurie Lund. I don't trust my husband. All right. You get back at him, Lynn. Jillian says, I will. Somehow I will. Mayor says, laughter can make friends and to join unknown people. This is true.
Or in this case, may have made an enemy here tonight. I don't know.
Hi, Sina. Irena says, Lynn, put some needles on Rob's chair for stimulation. LOL. Just kidding. Some Instagram reels make me laugh, says Mayur. Yeah, some of those are funny. Rachel says, good evening, RobLynn, and everyone, and good morning. Have a great day. Sunday soon. Or maybe she meant soon. Thank you.
Thank you, Rachel.
And we have a hello from Purification. I pray that all of you are doing well. I hope that we keep on praying for all ONPASSIVians, especially for Ash, his family, and all his helpers. Take care, be safe, and be blessed. Rob, I had a similar experience to yours, says Mel. Mel says, I was locked out as well and had an emergency. I was prancing about, and the worst thing is it was a public holiday. Thank God the gym was open, and that saved me. I had to squeeze myself to get to the gym's ladies' room, and the rest is history. And then Mayer says, in our childhood, some things remind us, we laugh, and get touch with that moment. Thank you.
Wow, the chat is humming tonight.
And we have Carmela. She says, laughter cures cancer in Barney Siegel's book, Love, Medicine, and Miracles. He talks about it. And Juanita Slack says, LOL, laughing makes you young. I think that's true. It does make you young. Lynn says, Ann McLemore, Lynn, my cousins knew I was ticklish and would hold me down and tickle me. They stopped when I started kicking and biting. Oh, that was defense move right there. And we have Irena saying we have 57 here in our webinar today. That is great. Happy Laughing Friday Live, says Juanita Slack.
All right. Well, that about does it for the chat. It's now that time for community chat, community time. I was getting to that, Nakamoto. Community time with Lynn and Rob. And Lynn will be right back. And if you would, she'll put it in the ticker, Lynn. Yeah. We'll put it in the ticker to say me. And if you've already got.
Let's appreciate Michael Chata first.
Oh, of course. Michael Chata just put in our topic of the night, laughter, the best medicine, which I think it turned out to be tonight. I think everybody had a good time so far.
We're sure to be laughing because I'm sure people will tell funny stories and jokes. So we'll have a great time.
All right, so we're ready.
Live topic, laughter,
the best medicine.
The best medicine.
And who came up with that topic, I might ask?
Me.
Me. Yes, you.
For a change, I came up with a good topic.
Yeah, very
okay,
good.
So let us go ahead and bring you guys down to the community time. I've sent the speaker link to a bunch of you, so check Messenger. If you come to the panel before and I saw you on my Messenger list, I would have sent you the speaker list and if the speaker link. And if not, you can message me as well as we can just bring you over from attendee to speaker. Either way works for us. But if the majority of you can use the speaker link. We found out that if you're an attendee, if you click the speaker link, you don't have to leave the webinar to go to be speaker. It will automatically move you to be a speaker. I guess that's AI at work, I would say.
Mm-hmm.
And so again.
All right, here it comes in the ticker. Say me to come to the panel. And we knew a few people weren't going to be able to make it tonight due to other commitments. So that's cool. That's okay. But we'd like to have a few of you on the panel with us so I don't have to tickle Lynn.
Oh, I hope you don't get in the habit of tickling. That's
no, I won't.
That's torture.
Although when you're sleeping, I might give you a little tickle.
Oh, don't do that. Okay, we got Bruce Gerstein in the house, and Armin is here now. Of course, Stina's here. So who wants to come? Oh, we also have Rabindra Das. Hello, welcome, Rabindra. Come on down. And we have some people that are planning to go and be on Marty and Chris's live. They want to present their story. They want to get that experience, but they're nervous, which is understandable. So we said, come on down to our RobLynnLive community time. It's a good way to practice being on air, practice your speaking skills, and trying to get not so nervous, stage fright.
It's very easy because there's no camera on you other than the small camera on your computer or phone. No one's going to scream or yell at you. So come on down, get a little practice right here live from St. Petersburg, Florida. It's RobLynnLive and Ali.
Oh, Wonder Dog.
Cheerio and Lynn the Tickle Bunny. She was somewhat ticklish tonight, and that was totally impromptu, by the way.
If he had asked me permission to do that, I would say, no way. You're not permitted to tickle me, but he never asked me.
All right, it looks like Ann has joined us there, and so has Mel, and let's see, that's Saji or Carmela or Fire Schwartz. Chris Tiazone has joined us from the Philippines. Thank you very much, Chris.
Very nice.
We're going to look forward to everybody's responses to tonight's broadcast. Should be fun. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I can't tell who that is right there.
Chris, Carmela,
and Dawn Swihart. All right. Let's bring the panel up.
And Macklemore and Melody. So
all right.
Go ahead and bring
Let's get started. Let's bring everybody to the gallery view.
Here are our speakers so far. Hi, everybody.
Why is Mel still laughing? Somebody there tickling you? Now, tonight had to be one of the most fun. I don't want to sound like, a third grader would say funnest, but it was pretty fun. Pretty fun. And there's Carmela, Fire. Doris Ann Macklemore, also known as 3 Hugs, is here. And Dawn Swihart is here. Chris Tiazone is here. Chris, let's start off with you since it's early morning there in the Philippines. Say hi. I'm muted again.
So
she already got back at me once by muting me.
So all of a sudden we were taken out of the webinar, but luckily we could come back. Hi, Chris. We came back.
Beautiful shirts. Wow.
Very nice, guys, with those shirts. Talk to us.
Extra large is my size, by the way, in case you were wondering.
All right, the chat is working now.
All right, let's say hello to Chris Tiazone and Sifu Francis from the Philippines.
Welcome, you guys. Are you guys?
Hello, fellas.
You guys having a good time? Tell us. Unmute.
Unmute there, brother. He needs his headset.
Yeah, I can't unmute you. The unmute is not available to me.
Can you unmute, Chris?
Maybe it's his network, I think.
Uh-oh.
Don't give up. You might have to refresh.
Refresh, you know, the refresh button.
But that's okay. We can come back to them.
He's going to put his headset on. I knew he would.
And just so everybody knows,
Plug that bad boy in.
these guys are not where they normally are. They are in Manila.
They're in Clark in the Philippines at the air base, I believe. All right, check. 1 2 1 2 1 2. Chris, you read us?
He's trying.
Hello,
Oh, there.
finally. Hello,
Yay!
hear us? Yay. Thank you very much, RobLynnLive. And we are also live in OES Philippines in uh, Rochester function room of Royce Hotel. Oh no, so others will be Googling that right now. So we we are preparing now, and Francis is here. I'd like him
Yay!
to
Say a few
speak.
words. Yes, definitely.
Francis, put that headset on, sir.
Let's put him on side view. Go ahead, Francis.
Hi, this is my first time putting headset.
You look good with that headset. You look official.
Hi, good morning. Good morning from Philippines. We haven't started yet, so we just want to make sure the system is right. To
right.
greet you guys first. Thank
And
you
what
for
is-
your support. Thank you for your prayer.
Yes, safe travels, and tell us what you're going to be doing today.
Yeah. It's Teddy.
Hello.
That's Chris Tiazon's mama, Teddy.
Yeah.
If
Teddy
everybody doesn't know.
Tiazon.
It's Michelle.
Michelle Camp.
Michelle.
Oh, let's
Sally's here also.
Alex, too. Oh, look at this.
come down, Chris.
All the way
Get
from
it.
Manila, 2-hour travel.
Oh.
On the bus, 2 hours?
Yeah.
Oh, very nice.
Well, let's take a picture. Come back.
Yeah, we need to get everybody in the picture. We definitely got to get a picture of this.
With you in the middle. I mean, in the middle. Okay, so we're gonna mute that. You guys.
Maybe we stand further back.
That's pretty good.
Let's see how that.
Thank you. See you later.
Thank you.
That's it?
That was it.
That's it?
We
We just came 11,000 miles to see you in the Philippines, and that's it? Unbelievable. All right, go back to work, Sifu.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
See you. Okay.
All right. Well, let's talk to the live and in color here. Let's see. Let's go to, I don't see any hands. That's a good thing. Let's go to Dawn. Dawn, you want to say a few words? Go ahead.
Hi, Don.
Hi, can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
Good,
5-5.
good. Well, it's good to see everyone tonight. I'm glad I can join you.
Good job.
So,
Glad you're here.
what can I say?
How are you doing?
I'm doing well. Been a good day. Been a cold day. Cold in Ohio.
Oh.
Cold in Ohio. That makes it sleepless in Ohio unless you're putting the heater on.
There you go. There you go.
What's the temperature in Ohio? In the 30s or lower?
It's in the late high 20s.
Well, it's been around the high 20s. It was a little warmer today. I think it was near 40, but it's been in the low 20s.
Oh,
So
wow.
it's been
Wow.
cold. Still have a
Gets
lot
down
of
to-
yard work to do.
Oh.
Yard work.
Yeah.
No.
We have lots of trees and lots of leaves. So
Yeah, we got that issue in the backyard too, so I know where you're coming from there.
At what temperature does it snow?
32.
And what's
Yeah,
the
around
temperature there?
we've had a little snow,
Oh,
but it didn't last very long.
We get dust.
We had like a dusting of it.
oh, I see.
We've had some heavy frost.
Wow.
So
So what part of Ohio do you guys call home?
we live in central Ohio. We are 20 miles east of Columbus.
Gotcha. That's
We're in
not far
Pata-
from Newark. Newark,
We're in Pat-
Ohio's in that area.
Right. We're very close to Newark. We live in Pataskala.
Gotcha.
If you've heard of Pataskala.
Yeah, I used to work for Nationwide Insurance, believe it or
Okay.
not,
Yeah.
40 years ago. And they had just built the Nationwide Tower. And for some reason, they had us staying in Newark. So that's how I knew.
Yeah. The growth is just outrageous in Columbus. I mean, it's just unbelievable how much it's growing in the industry, and it's huge. But we live in a good community. It's nice and quiet here, and that's what we like.
Quiet is good.
Yes.
Quiet is good for sure. Is your husband and yourself, are you both founding affiliates?
Yes, my husband's been in it since 15th of January 2019. So
Wow, that's coming up on 5 years.
Yeah, he joined a long time ago, so he finally got me in on it. So I thought, well,
That's good.
I want to do it too. So
there you go. Well, all right, good talking to you. If you can hang a while, we'd like to talk to you a little more. Okay. But for now, we're going to flip-flop around a little. And let's see. Let's go to Yvonne Fintz. And she just popped in from Canada. Yvonne, spread the word. What do you got for us tonight?
Yeah. Hi there. Greetings, everyone.
Greetings.
Thank you. I have 5 degrees Celsius here. Isn't that nice?
What is that in Fahrenheit?
It's cold. It's what is it? It's a little bit hovering around over 30, right? That's about what it is. Yeah.
30?
Just under freezing, yeah.
That's really
just cool. Right, yes. But hey, I'm used to it, so that's okay.
You stay bundled up in the house.
No, actually, the house is very nice and warm. It's just going outside and it's a mindset thing, right? You have to get prepared for that. Yeah. I don't really mind the cold, I must say. People think that's strange, but I really don't.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Well, were you on when we were having our little bit of laughter going on tonight and going over that?
Oh, absolutely. And it was hilarious. I said in the chat, this place is really awesome, this group here. It's so fun to be here, you know?
Yes, it is. It really is fun. I don't know how much fun Lynn had, but I just decided, hey, we got to get some laughter going here.
Yeah, I would describe it as torturous fun. How's that?
I know you're planning to get him back, Lynn, so I hope I'm there for that too.
I have what's called a metal jacket. Yeah, right. So I'll be wearing a metal jacket later tonight.
Okay.
All right, Yvonne, thank you. Please, if you can stick around a while, we'd love to hear from you again. We're going to bounce around a little bit, and let's see. Let's go over to Mel. Mel, talk to us.
Good evening, everybody. Family. So nice to be on there. It's nice and warm. But I am looking forward to the jokes tonight, the laughter.
Yeah.
I love to laugh at funny things, so that's good.
Well, there wasn't anything funnier than Lynn jumping out of her chair like somebody was tickling her. I thought that was pretty funny.
I never expected that he would do that. It was shocking to me.
Hello, everybody.
Hi, Harry.
Were you here for the marathon?
Yeah.
Oh, you were?
Well, that's probably going to cost me.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
No, you can't hear me.
Yeah, you're 5'5".
Okay, can you hear me? Yeah. All right, you can.
All right. Is that a new headset or?
No, it's an old one. It's just my hair's all flattened down.
Yeah, I see that. I got the same issue. I understand.
Question: how come the names are cut off? That's the first time I see on the panel.
On the screen that we're looking at, the names are there and the country.
Try refreshing, Harry.
Maybe refresh.
Because all I see is HAR.
Oh,
and
refresh.
That's it.
And Lynn, one of these.
Refresh. Our gesture for refresh. Refresh.
There goes Harry. All right, Harry will be back. And let's see. I think we need to go over to Doris Ann. Hello. Hello, Ann. Say hello if you would. Unmute and say hello.
Same thing. All the names are cut off. I only see a couple of letters on everybody's name. So.
Oh, maybe it'll get better.
Is that true on everybody's screen? Names are cut off?
No, I can see all the names, even Harry, the full names are there.
Can you hear me now?
Oh, can hear you now. Go ahead, Ann.
Yeah, we hear you.
Excuse me, 3 hugs. Go ahead.
Yeah. Well, I just want to say hi to everybody and wish everybody a happy Hanukkah, Merry Christmas, whatever you're celebrating. I just got done with delivering my great-granddaughter's Christmas presents, or she wasn't there, so I'm sure she's going to be trying to sneak into them when she gets over to her papa's house. But, and I'm happy to be here. I do have an announcement to make. I have agreed to work with the Empowerment Network and working with their youth program, and I'm really looking forward to that because I think hopefully I'll have a lot to be able to offer them, but years of experience in working with kids. So,
all right.
Very good.
That's a good thing. They want every bit of help that they can get, so that'll be good. And with your experience, that will certainly add to it.
I think she froze.
You froze, Ann. Why did you do that, Ann?
I noticed she hasn't moved.
Okay.
When she comes back, I think she'll figure out to refresh.
Right. All right. I think it's.
So tonight is a bit some challenges tonight. That means the tech team is hard at work on OConnect. So let's kind of go through, what do you call it? Go with the flow.
Go with the flow and just have a belly laugh about it. There's nothing we can do about it. So it's time for a belly laugh. Oh, you never know when that's going to happen.
Oh, no.
When you least expect it, the tickle bunny comes out.
My internet keeps going.
Yeah, I'm good now. I'm good now with the. I zoomed it down to 90% and brought all the names in.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wow.
Good stuff, Harry. We are definitely getting to be tech folks here at RobLynnLive. Each one of us seems to figure something out differently every night. Ann, did you want to finish? Do you want to say more about the Empowerment Network?
No, I said it'd be great if you guys could have all the crew on RobLynnLive so they can come in and explain to you the programs that we want to get started with the youth and how we want to empower the youth.
Well, we haven't had lately. We haven't
all the way
had
up from children.
I was going to say lately we haven't had as many guests on, but we certainly can entertain that motion, and we'll certainly do that. That'd be good.
Yeah,
that'd be good. We need to start having guests on again, as we go. And I know everybody gets a little bit tired of seeing me anyway, so we'll bring on some panelists. Who's in charge of the Empowerment Network? I don't remember.
Is that for Comfort?
Is that Comfort's group or someone else?
And
no, yeah. It is Yvonne.
Okay.
Yvonne Monk. I don't know how to pronounce it.
Yvonne
Mundi.
Yvonne Mundi.
Yvonne Mundi. Okay.
Yeah.
This is one global movement.
And mainly I'd like to see us get a lot more support for our youth and get more youth programs going, and have people in their local communities. I can make some suggestions of what we can do to get our local communities involved in more in youth empowerment.
All right, that sounds good to us.
Very good.
We're all about the youth. We got 10 grandchildren and 6 kids, so we know about the youth pretty much.
Yeah, well, bring them on the show with you.
Well,
I do
would.
have some of my
Yeah.
girls I used to work with.
All right.
I
Well,
have some girls that I used to work with who work for Juvie and Job Corps that I still stay in contact with a few of them, and hopefully I can get them on and have them tell their stories, how they got past their addictions and a lot of the other issues that they faced growing up, so that it'll empower the parents themselves to be able to change their way of how they deal with their kids. Um, so I'm really looking forward to it because I think as a group we can do a lot to help the kids all the way from the babies all the way up to the young adults.
all right. That sounds good,
So
and
if we
thank
could
you.
get some support.
Yeah.
Thank you for bringing
you're
that
welcome.
up. Very good. Very good. Well, we were gonna go to Israel and speak to Miss Fire, but she got up out of her chair. I don't know where she got permission to leave the room. Oh, there she is. All right. Go ahead, Fire.
Hello, hello, everybody. I'm here every night, almost. And I'm happy always to hear Rob and Lynn and all the panelists here. And I enjoy every night the session, everything, every evening there is something new to hear, which is very important. And the topics always is interesting. And thank you, Rob. Thank you, Lynn, for all you are doing here. And Mel too, and Greg Hill, and Harry, and Yvonne, and Darwin, and the Diana. If I spell the names not right, so forgive me. My English is not so well.
I think it's pretty good.
And I want to say that in life we have a lot of challenge, and the day sometimes it's not so good. I create for myself a habit. Every day I got to the mirror and I put smile on my face, and I try to be in a smile, because when you smile you lift yourself up, and you lift your feeling, and you get a better day. And I believe that the person in front of you that come, if you say hello and you smile to him, you give him a present, because you put a smile on him too. And sometimes the people that don't smile, they need your smile to bring them smile too. And smile, it's good things. And I think if you get a habit to smile and to smile to others, maybe the life of other people's will be better.
Now,
And
correct me if I'm wrong. Nobody missed us. We got booted out, and all I see is smiles on everybody's faces. Oh well, they were gone for a while. So what?
Yeah. It's
So,
really, I like the fact that even if we get out of the webinar continues to go flawlessly. Wasn't that wonderful?
Evidently, the webinar continued because we left and Carmela was talking, and she was still talking when we came back. We had to come back. Been here before.
But I said, don't panic. Everything will be okay.
She almost got another tickle bunny going there, but she lucked out. I left her alone. All right. Well, thanks, Carmela. We'll be back to everybody. As everybody knows, we do the raised hand thing once we've heard from everybody. So let's go over to Greg. Greg, what's happening, brother? Unmute.
Yeah. Me?
Yeah.
Oh no. First, I want to say hello to everybody here. I want to change my my screen view so I can see everybody. Oh, and I wanted to say also, this is Hajimete, my first time in Japanese. Hajimete, my first time to meet Vonnie Finn in person. Hello, Vonnie. She's always on LinkedIn and comments.
Hi, Greg. How are you?
I'm very fine, thank you. And Also say hello to Melanie and Bruce. I don't see Bruce here, but anyway, and Harry and my my Israel sister, Carmela. So anyway, it's Friday, and I just worked on gifts and for tonight because I enjoy doing that, and I had kind of a day off, which was kind of nice. And what can I say? This is a good subject, laughter, and I did some reading up and some research about laughter and stuff, and I was thinking about Carmela talking about smiling, and it takes a whole lot more muscles. I can't remember what it was. I think it's 128 muscles to frown and 64 muscles to smile. It's somewhere there. Maybe someone can correct me. I might be wrong on the number, but I know it's a whole lot more to frown than it is to smile. So I guess if you want to use your muscle face, you can frown a lot. But hey, I'm really happy to be here with you all, and we can discuss the good things. Laughter is very good for your body. From what I was reading tonight on some things, and maybe I'll share some of the stuff I read later on. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Hill. Thank you. Speaking of laughing and smiling, I don't know. I see a blacked out screen from Karina. Karina Lance, are you in the house or are you hiding? Karina.
She'll come a little later.
All right. She must be busy. She may be in the comfort room, by the way. Who knows? All right. Let's swing over to you, Harry, if we may. How you doing, brother?
I'm doing great.
Oh, there he is.
Okay. Yeah, I'm doing great. The carnivore diet is going great. The one meal a day is satisfying me. About 5:30, I had a couple of hamburgers, chicken thigh, and one egg, and that stuffed me right to max, and that'll be good until tomorrow night again. So, and of course, I have my good old reliable water, and I haven't been craving my wine or anything, so that's a good thing.
Wow, that's really great.
That's cool stuff, man. Good luck, and you're doing a good job. That's a good job.
Good to hear.
Weigh myself tomorrow and see what happens,
Are you a once a week weigher? Is that what you do?
Yeah, every Saturday morning, yeah.
Yeah, you really don't want to know during the week because it's going to fluctuate, I'm sure.
It'll fluctuate, yes, definitely. So.
All right. Good stuff there, Mr. Harry from Canada. Bruce Gerstein from the United States.
Hey, Bruce.
Are you in the Philippines, brother? Brucey.
Trying to unmute. Try to unmute.
Unmute, Cousin Brucey.
Unmute.
There he is.
Yay.
There he was.
Oh, click again to unmute one more time. There we go. You're good.
Okay, let's hopefully know that it will stay on. How's my voice today, Lynn?
Very good.
You're the keeper.
You
Great, I'm glad to hear
that. Strong and clear.
Strong and clear.
Well, I'm very grateful because I'm very grateful for that because many times I'm really not loud and clear in my own mind. So it's okay to laugh at that. It's okay to laugh at everything. It's okay to laugh. I remember I was working on the Jackson Victory Tour, and I was holding my equipment, and Michael was up on the stage, and I was passing by him. There was a wood pallet there, and I said, "Hi, Michael." And as soon as I say hi, my foot hits the pallet, and I almost went down. And he thought it was so hilarious. I don't know why, but he thought it was funny. Many things can make us laugh. And when we laugh at ourselves, it's best. When we realize the things that we do in our lives are a lot of brain farts. That's really what I call them, brain farts. Where we get stuck in our ways and we get stuck in the fart, the sink of the fart, rather than think of the beautiful things that are outside of our mind. All we have to do is look outside and breathe, and we can be grateful at all times. So I'm very grateful today to be here after much effort and consternation trying to get back in. I'm finally here. I have arrived. I've arrived at last. I've arrived. So anyway, I'm glad to see Karina. Laughing as always, nervous as always. I'm happy to see Melanie. Happy to see Dawn, because we don't really see Dawn a lot. I'm happy to see Greg and Harry. I always remember Harry always used to be eating crackers in the early days of like the Julie and Milo show. He always have crackers while he was sitting there. But anyway, that made me laugh too. A lot of things make me laugh. I mean, a little baby crying could make me laugh, but I can also like when a baby cries. The worst thing a lot of times you can do is say, "Oh my God, are you all right?" And they were okay until you said, "Are you all right?" And then the trigger is triggered in, and they realize, "Oh no, I'm really not all right because you told me I'm not all right." Now I'm getting more attention because I'm not all right. So if I stay not all right, I get more and more attention. That's how the devious mind in my mind works.
That mind is moving tonight.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Good
So
stuff.
anyway, I don't want to take a lot of time. I'm just glad that I'm clear and clear as a bell for all of you.
You
And I
are.
want to stay clear as a bell for me, and I'm just looking forward to the next move we make.
Sounds good, Bruce. Thank you for being here, Cousin Brucey. Over to you there, Smiley Lance. Karina.
Karina!
You. Hello. Hi,
Karina.
Bruce. Nice to see you, brother. How the heck are you doing? How are you feeling? Are you feeling good? You look so much better, Bruce. It's so nice to see you. And hello, my beautiful Lynn and Rob. It's nice to see you all on this beautiful screen. I'm pretty good. Yeah, it's got a little bit of snow, tiny bit, not too much. Pretty happy about that because that scared me when it started to snow pretty good. And I was like, please, no, God, make it go away. But January's coming, right? So I know it's going to get worse before it gets better. So how's everybody doing tonight? Are we all good?
There's 13 of you guys on the panel tonight.
Awesome.
Is anybody keeping track? 13.
That's awesome.
Not too shabby.
Greg Lakin is trying to make his way here. He's having some trouble. Sunil is here. Jangira, he asked to be on the panel, and we said certainly. So there he is. I'm sure he's going to show his camera shortly. Welcome, Sunil.
All right, and let's see. Mayur was here. He may be on the way to the office. I don't know if he works on Saturdays in India, but he may be here. He was here quite a while last night. I'm not mistaken.
Sunil says, life is short. Smile while you still have teeth. Sunil.
My sister sent me a good one, you guys. I got to get my phone. It's really cute.
Okay, sounds good.
Well, that is cute, Sunil.
I'm checking to see if anybody else wants to come to the panel. Say me, you guys, if you want to come to the panel.
I got so drunk last night, I walked across the dance floor to get another drink and won the dance contest.
There you have it.
So cute.
That's a good one.
Yeah, that was cute.
I like that one.
Me too. I thought that was really cute.
All right, Sunil, you want to come on board and say hello from India? Go ahead and unmute, and if you feel like it, unmute your camera. Sunil, if you can hear us, unmute your mic and talk to us.
You can come a bit later. That'd be fine.
That's fine. He can certainly come later. That is not a big deal.
I'm hoping Chris Tuzan will make himself available. They're doing training now in Manila, Philippines. But when he has a moment, I'm sure he'll make his way this way.
Chris, are you listening in? Chris Tiazone, Captain Microphone, are you here?
I think they're beginning the training.
Okay, they're doing the training. That's cool.
It's OES training in person in Manila, Philippines. That's pretty exciting.
All right, now we're going around the horn. Let's go back to Miss Dawn. Dawn, talk to us. It looks like you got company.
I do. I have my husband here, Don. But
All
I
right,
wanted
Don,
to say,
it's a double D.
Yeah, I wanted to say I was up most of the night last night trying to figure out why it got dark, but it finally dawned on me.
Did finally get it?
Oh, wait a minute. We got another comedian in the crowd. All right, I got it. Woo, doggies.
Yay.
It finally dawned on me.
Yep.
It
All
finally
right.
dawned on me.
I like that.
Yay.
You want to say something?
Yeah, you're welcome. Talk to us. We'd like to hear from you, Don.
Yeah, I usually go by DL. A lot of people know about me. I've been in quite a long time. Lynn came in maybe 9-10 days before I did in 2019. So her and I are really close together. I'm the kind of guy that's kind of stayed underneath the radar. I've been logging in every day for almost 5 years. So I definitely know what's going on in the system and with Azure and all that good stuff. So I've just been kind of camera shy, I guess, but with OConnect, I've been opening up a lot more. And I know that you were in the military too, Rob. So I was the one that was Tachikawa and Yokota in the mid 70s. I was there from 75 to 1980, and then I went back to Travis Air Base. But I just it's kind of interesting because my uncle worked as a financial officer down in Disney World there. So I lived in Orlando 5 years. So I know where you're at over there in St. Petersburg.
And we're not far.
Yeah, it took a lot of people from the Orlando airport over to Clearwater Beach and the hotels over there as a tour service. So I'm very familiar also where the office is there in Orlando. It's on Sand Lake Road. I'm very familiar with it. But,
yeah, just get off the exit at Sand Lake, and it's right there on your right. You can't miss it, really.
Yeah, it's going towards the airport, very close to the airport. Airport runs into it, actually, when you come out of there, out to the Beeline Expressway. But, yeah, I just wanted to say hello to everybody, and so going to expose myself more and more. I want to get on the format there with Chris and Marty. I think I'm going to fill out that form here in the next day or two. And see if I can get on there. Yeah, so
that's a great idea.
I'm really interested.
DL. Let me get the name right.
Yeah, absolutely. My name's Donald Lee, but I go by DL because the last name is so long, and you try to put that on a form, and it's just like Donald Lee McConaughey. It's like 20 some odd letters, and so I just go by DL. So
DL sounds good to me. Thanks for coming on. I hope you can hang out a little while. This thing I don't know if Dawn told you, but this thing every now and then, this community chat goes anywhere from an hour and a half to 4 hours. So but you don't have to stay the whole time. I don't, so you don't have to either. But it's wild what's been going on with this community chat that we started about a month ago. People like you're saying, you haven't been out and about with OConnect, and here you are doing it. And it's so easy. And you'll have no trouble going on with Marty and Chris. I mean, you're an experienced guy now.
Yeah. So, yeah, I stayed up the other night with Dawn. I mean, she gets on these quite a bit now, and I was listening to her for almost midnight the other night when you were on for about 4.5 hours. So, and Carmela, I just enjoy you, Carmela. You're just a real joy. So, thanks for all you do.
All right. Good hearing from you, DL. We're going to go over to India now and talk to Sunil. Hello, sir.
Hello, sir. How are you?
Okay, sir. Namaste.
Namaste. Yeah.
What can you tell us going on in India?
India, now it is morning around 7:30. I live in Pune. I'm in IT. I am around 65 years. Live alone. I have my own development company, which I am doing for web and ERPs and clouds. We're still working 24 hours. And still happy.
Good stuff
Hello.
for sure. You've come to RobLynn Live before, right? Just not been on
Yeah.
the panel? Yeah.
Yeah, right, sir.
Well, we appreciate that. It's getting to be more and more fun as more and more people are coming on this community chat. It makes the whole thing worthwhile. As I mentioned last night,
Yeah.
do we have to prepare a little? Yeah, we got to prepare a little bit. You know, the stuff just doesn't come right out of my brain or out of Lynn's brain, even though her brain could handle it better than mine. And it's all fun. You know, we don't have any trolls here, which is nice. Occasionally someone will drop by and say something negative, but hey, happiness breeds happiness. So we hate to break it to them, but go away, butterfly. Go away. You know, they're nothing but a gnat is all they are. And so in general, it's all fun. It's all fun. I haven't seen a crossword from it, not crossword, a negative word, a crossword from anybody, and that's been cool.
It's been very
So we're very proud of that.
It's a loving community.
Right.
And we're really proud of the fact that people are embracing of each other, supportive of each other. We couldn't ask for more.
And where else can you get along? You know, very few webinars and chats that are very on. And that brings up Mr. Barilla. Say hello to Johnny. John Barilla, say hello.
Hello, everybody. I actually had a headache, so I lay down for a while, but then I started feeling better, so I thought, let me go on, because I was on earlier, but I didn't come to the panel, and I like I said, had a little headache, but that's gone. So I went, oh, I got to go on because I don't feel bad now.
Did you happen to get a glimpse of the tickle bunny here?
No. What happened?
Oh, well, let me get it going again. That's what we were doing.
All right.
Talking, and I just decided to read. Give her one of these.
He's a tickler.
So since we were,
she's ticklish without being ticklish before you even touch.
Just say I'm going to do it.
Oh, terrible.
Right.
All over my.
Wow.
Terrible. I'm going to get back. You know that, right, John? I'm going to get back to him in some way.
Right.
Put a padlock on the bedroom door. Glad you're here. Thanks for being here, brother.
Yeah.
See, have we gone round the horn yet? I think we have. Can you give me the gallery view so I don't make any boo-boos?
Okay.
Thank you. And in the gallery view, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10.
Woo.
Wait a minute. 15, including us?
I have 2 of me, so 14.
Oh, 14.
Yeah.
Don't count. No way.
And Anna's, she's having some problems, but she's trying her best to come on camera.
Who is?
Anne McLemore.
Anne is okay. Good stuff. Now, Mayor, our pharmacist from India, I don't know if you know him. He comes on usually in the morning, which it is there now, and then on his way to work, he'll pop in again when he gets to the pharmacy where he works. So
yeah, so he'll be back.
He's been a lot of fun. He's a very bright. And I thought you might be there in India.
Very. I forgot where he lives. We can ask him, Sunil, when he comes in, which city or town he lives in. He told us, but I don't remember.
No, I'm in Pune.
Oh,
Pune?
Yeah.
India.
Pune.
In Pune. It's an IT hub.
Oh, it's an IT hub?
It's Pune.
So you are you are an IT professional, right?
Yeah, I'm an IT professional for the last 50 years.
Oh,
50 years. Well, you're the right guy to tell us. What do you think of ONPASSIVE?
Passive is excellent. Very good technology and the latest technology which I have seen till now. The images are good. The sound is good. Everything is good.
Well, that's good stuff coming from a 50-year professional.
Mm-hmm.
That's for sure. So what can you see within OConnect that you think may need a little bit of tweaking, or is everything getting right to the point it needs to be?
It's a very good idea where we are meeting each others. At this age, we are alone. We don't have anyone who is there with us, but we have our work, our passion, where we are working and smiling and looking to the positive side of our life. So always we are on the positive side, and we are encouraging the young generation, which is there, telling them the right direction. So this community I like really. This is the first time which I have joined. My friend Mayur had suggested me for this, and I really love it, and I like to join it again and again.
Oh, that's wonderful.
That's good stuff, man. The more the merrier. I don't know how many people are in the chat right now. Can you tell me that, or is that a secret? Survey says.
Oh, how many people are here? We got 54.
Okay, there's 54 in the chat plus you guys. What's that make? 69?
Oh, 54 total.
Total? Okay, that's okay. When we go to the community chat, as most of you know, the number usually goes from 65 or 70, 75, 80 down to the 50s. But the people that stay really stay. I don't have to tell Dawn that. Don't have to tell Yvonne that. Certainly don't have to tell Carmela that. You know, she's been here sometimes till 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, which is 9 or 10 in the morning in Israel. So, and Bruce has been here late sometimes, and Greg, and of course Harry.
Yeah, we just hang out.
And Mel, I don't know. Mel is like the Energizer Bunny.
She is.
The ever ready Energizer Bunny. So we appreciate everybody being here tonight. And Anne is still trying to get in. She's on, there she is, but I don't see her yet. Mayur is here. Let's bring Mayur in.
And we want to give you the opportunity to raise your hands. You can raise your electronic hand, and we'll know that you'd like to speak.
Right, but in the meantime, you're going to have to get all the people across the top. There you go. I don't see any hands yet. Let's go to Mayur. Mayur, are you there, sir?
If he's at the pharmacy, he'll turn his camera on when he's free.
When he can? Okay, no problem. Yeah, it's about time for the pharmacy at 9:30, so it's 10:30.
You can ask a question. You remember Ali's question?
Oh, Ali's question. What's the funniest moment you've had that made you laugh in recent times? If anybody can think of that, raise your hand. Tell us.
Could be in long ago times too. You know what I mean? Something that's memorable, that was funny. And we have Mel. Go for it, Mel.
Okay. I know many times we don't want to hear those things, but these are realities in life and it's fun. So I'm going to share what you shared before, Rob. Similar experience. It was Canada's Day, I think last year that happened. I was a member of the gym, which is close by. And myself and my friend, we walked to the bayside and came back. We walked to and from the bayside. It's quite a walk. And then so I had an ice cream, around the bay. And coming back here, when I got to the front of my apartment, I felt my stomach wobbly, started growling and growling. I wasn't sure what it was. All of a sudden, I felt, I wouldn't say the word on here, but everywhere was closed, and I didn't have my keys. So I don't have a doorbell or anything because I'm on the first floor. So I'm thinking, oh my God, don't tell me that's happening. Don't tell me. And, I am prancing back and forth, wondering where should I go? Because in the building, I don't know the people too well, but, and I don't want to, anyhow. Something just popped in my mind. Maybe go to the gym because that's the only place I could get. Tim Hortons was closed. And even if I were to go to Tim Hortons, that would have been too far. So I went to the gym and I'm walking in a way saying, Lord, please don't let this happen. Please don't, because that would be embarrassing. And I'm walking stiff because I'm trying to hold. And I'm saying as it happened. Some people might not like it, but I'm going to say it. So I get to the gym And I saw my son, he's on the treadmill, and I'm making the sign because I didn't have my pass or anything because I walked. So I didn't hold a purse or anything. So I'm trying to see who can look at me in the window through the gym, right? And everybody's, exercising away. And all of a sudden, I see him turn to my side. So I'm going like, but then as I'm doing that, I can feel my stomach getting worse, right? And then all of a sudden, this guy turned to the door and I go, so he's looking back. I said, and then he came finally. And he opened up a bit and he said, "Do you have your pass?" I said, "No, no, no, no. I have an emergency, but my son is right on the treadmill. Can you please ask him to come?" So he's asking, "Who's my son?" I said, "The first one here." So he went and he tapped his back, but my son, teenagers, he's unaware and he's continuing and he just looked at me and he turned back exercising. In my mind, I'm saying, "Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?" So I had to do something. I had to tell the guy, "Sorry, please, 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 can you let me in? Can you let me in?" And he turned red in the face because he was wondering, who's that crazy lady or something. So he let me in and I walked straight to the women's washroom. Oh my God. And I'm sitting there and I'm laughing away. I say, "Lord, you such a good God." And the rest was history. I won't say more. But I thought that was funny. And I'm laughing behind the stall, right? And I'm
I
wondering,
think we got the proverbial picture there.
and I'm saying, "Nobody, please don't come in. Don't enter that store." Yeah, so that's it. So that was a funny moment for me. And I laughed my head off because I could see what was going to happen if I didn't have the gym open. So yes, that was a good one I could share tonight without saying any other words. Okay.
Yeah, I think we got the message. That's good stuff. All right, we're going round the horn again. Let's see, Mayur is not here at the moment. Let's go back to you, Yvonne. Miss Ben, tell us a little bit about what's going on in your world.
Well, I don't really have any funny stories, Rob, but I wanted to ask you, are you still getting new hats?
That's a good question. We haven't gotten any new hats in probably 2 months.
Okay.
We had to reel in the financial
Yes,
wallet a little bit
yes,
because, quite frankly, we had over 100 hats at one time. I've given a few away. We're really not selling them for profit, but because we don't have that many duplicates. But no, it's the same group of hats. We switch them up. We try to every night. Marty still calls me the Mad Hatter. Ash calls me the Mad Hatter. Ash has worn some of the hats. I don't know if you saw him on the webinar.
I did. Yes.
He was flipping around like a.
But you have so many of them that it's very hard to say, because I look at those and they're very dynamic, but I don't recall seeing that. So that must be one of the older ones, is it?
No, these are the red. These are the newer ones. Probably about 2 months old. We got 4 red ones, sent a couple to Ash, because the stitching is unbelievable. We went to sports and than Lids. Lids does a nice. Lids has in there, you just done at Lids on any hat.
Yeah.
Okay, it's made by Ash Maffar. They have been here a little bit, not long, but they've been here a while.
But the basics ones are good. You can use them all the time,
But these ones really pop.
Right, the red really pops on TV or pops on the media.
And the machine that embroiders has a very fine needle. This particular one, yes, better than the normal embroidery machine.
Yeah, it's very finessed. I love it. It's beautiful. Yeah. Okay, thank you.
All right, well, thanks. Hopefully the Mad Hatter is not going to be fired and we'll still be around for a while. I'll have to check with my executive producer on that after tonight's tickling that went on. That's probably going to cost me big time.
You can't go anywhere until she gets you back. That's what we are saying. She has to get you back first.
That's right. Now they're going to pile on. We got 15 people here are going to pile on me now. All right, Mayor, are you going to pile on too? Go ahead, brother.
Karina says goodbye for now, but she'll be popping in later.
Okay.
Karina.
Go ahead, Mayor.
Today's topic is hi everyone, John sir, Greg ma'am, all of you, Lee ma'am, Rob sir. Today's topic is laughter, the best medicine. I always getting some new people's becoming in laughing with all of you, and when you laugh, someone getting that you are the positive one. This is positive sign where you talking to other people. When we not laughing and we are in mute I think it's mute, then no one will get in talking with each other. So when in a pharmacy we getting some laughing to the patients, then they will be also getting in open. So what they want, what they have caused. So they give the information. I am like cold, and they get open when laughing. I will be some smile of on in front of that patient. They will be comfortable, and if there is any medicines they want, we give that medicine with smile. So laughing will be giving some positive vibe to them, and it will be better. Thank you.
Thank you. Now, are you working today or are you home today since it's Saturday in your neighborhood?
We are always working, no holiday. 12 hours work is there. I will be working with 12 hours in the morning 10 a.m. to late night is 10 p.m. So I'm right now I'm in a home. Will reach in a half an hour. Yes, 9:30. Yes.
All right, we're glad you're here. Thank you, Mayor. Thank you. We appreciate you being here. We'll see you from the pharmacy in a little bit.
And thank you for bringing Sunil.
Yeah, Sunil really had something to add there with him being in IT 50 years.
Yes,
he's seen stuff back in the, well, I don't want to say the dark ages, but maybe the, I don't want to say prehistoric times, but back in the day.
Yes. Lynn ma'am and Rob sir, when I met with Sunil sir, he's an elder and a senior person, but when we had met with some issue in computer, so they when we meet, we start with the smile. So get in touch with, and they connected with us, and last 1.5 year we always talk with in every day. So getting some knowledge from there is perspective about the computer knowledge, and they give me the they are coding, they are making softwares in most of the automobiles industry, and he is experienced in the automobile industry, sir. Thank you.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Thank you for that, Mayor. We appreciate you. Let's see. Do we see any hands raised? We do not, but we haven't heard from Greg Lakin yet. Greg, talk to us, brother, from Vermont, USA. Unmute, Greg.
Is he frozen?
No.
Okay. Unmute. Greg. There you go.
Not yet. Are you able to unmute, Greg? There he goes.
Yay.
What's going on in Vermont, Greg?
No sound.
Uh-oh.
No sound.
Well, Greg, if you can hear me, I just want to let you know the envelope didn't come today, but hopefully it'll be here tomorrow, and I'll take care of it tomorrow while the bank's open.
Okay, Greg? Everything's fine. We can't hear you. Sorry. Maybe
refresh.
Refresh.
Refresh, Greg.
Everybody knows refresh. He's doing it exactly.
All right. Well, we obviously didn't get anywhere with the refresh button there. All right.
Okay.
Well, Greg, we'll come back to you, brother. Don't. There he goes. There he goes. All right. He'll be back.
Yeah.
He'll be back. Go ahead and mute, refresh, and come back, please, Greg, if you can. If you can. All right. Let's see. Let's.
Hear from Greg?
Haven't heard from Greg in a while. He's had a big smile on his face.
Yeah.
So
Greg
talk to
Hill.
us, Smiley.
Greg Hill. Yeah. You. This is okay. Oh, you gotta unmute.
Unmute, brother.
Okay, sorry. Last thing I said last time we were on here, I asked about switch words. Did anybody take a minute to look at?
Oh, I forgot to look it up.
Okay, so that's fine. It gives you another day to check it out.
Yeah.
So anyway, as I'm making your gift today, and as you know, maybe some people here who are on LinkedIn saw it, and I started thinking about catchy things like John Barilla has this catchy stuff with John's song. There is a show, very catchy, and so and words do make a cool. They just make things cool if you use them in the proper way. So anyway, I started thinking about RobLynnLive, and so one of the things I want everybody to ask here when you see somebody is, do you RobLynnLive yet?
Oh, I like it.
And that's all. Just that. Do you RobLynnLive yet? I mean, you don't RobLynnLive yet? Oh my gosh. You need to RobLynnLive. So
Okay, maybe
that's the question.
Have you RobLynnLive yet?
No. Do you RobLynnLive? Not have you.
Do you RobLynnLive? It's like, do you go to the bathroom?
Have is only once. Do you do it is a lot.
Oh.
So
right.
It's like everybody here does RobLynnLive. So anyway, that was my question. And I'll probably be asking that on LinkedIn. Do you RobLynnLive yet?
Nice.
Anyway, that's about all for now.
Is that a switch word?
No.
Yes.
Oh.
No.
No, it's just it's just a sentence I thought of. I thought, well, do you RobLynnLive yet? It's like,
Oh, okay, cool. So are you going to tell us what switch words are?
Well, I did basically. There's words that do different things. And we know that words have power and how you use them. And so if you go to I'm not there, otherwise I'd talk more about it. But people use them for doing different things. Like I've tried it a couple times and I'm like, oh, okay, that seems to be good. But we know that the word together is a big switch word. It's one of the biggest switch words out there. It's very positive. And usually the switch words are about positive things. And there's a whole lot of them. And I can't really tell you a lot about them, but they are part of manifestation or manifesting things. And if anybody believes in manifestation, which I do, I think it's part of our lives, how we live them. Being positive is part of manifestation. But so like when you say, I think there's one that I used, so if you lost something, this is one of their examples. Let's say you lost something. So if you say the word chance, now I thought that was kind of strange. But anyway, if you say the word chance a lot, then you're going to remember where you put it. Now, I've tried it a few times just because I forget things occasionally. And of course, then I forget what I was saying the word chance. So anyway, you got to laugh at yourself, right? I'm working on my health. I'm working on my health, so I laugh. And that's another good thing I can come here for. It's a good laugh.
That's
and
good.
Rob does a good laugh sometimes. And I can see that Lynn is a ticklish.
Terribly ticklish.
This has got to be funny and fun. Okay, guys.
All right. Do you RobLynnLive? That's the question tomorrow night. Do you RobLynnLive? All right. I like it.
And
I like it.
Ann McLemore says, mahalo, everyone. I've got to deliver some chili to some neighbors.
Ooh, doggies, chili. What do you say there, Harry? Can we have chili as long as it doesn't have too much tomato sauce? Harry,
Is he here?
he's here.
Oh, okay. Bruce. Bruce is here. I can just talk a little more.
Yeah, Bruce, you want to speak?
Well, his connection is good.
Bruce, why your connection's good? Let's hear from you, Bruce. Cousin Brucey. Brucey.
All right. Anybody else? We're talking about funny moments, memorable, laughable moments.
My voice came on for a second.
All right, go ahead, Brucey.
We can hear you. Bruce.
You can hear me?
Yeah, Bruce.
You can really hear me?
Yeah.
Really?
Well, I was thinking was, I think that. Well, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
It's showing me not having a mic. Great. So I was thinking maybe John Brilla could do a rock and RobLynn version of, the song Rock and Robin. Could have a version, John, of Rock and RobLynn.
Rock and RobLynn, Rock and RobLynn, Rock and RobLynn. That you mean? It's rock and roll song, Rock and Robin. Only make it Rock and RobLynn, Rock and RobLynn. I don't know the song, but I can learn it. Hey, here's this is usually one of my funny moments when we try to get Bruce, when we try to talk to Bruce, and it's somewhere, or either he's having a problem with his device, or he's trying to get him to get a good signal or something. So it's just as you started talking to him a couple of seconds ago, that's what I got a recent funny moment. I've been laughing since he's been trying to come on, and now he's asking me about Rock and RobLynn. Is that it?
Rock and RobLynn.
That's
Rock
it.
and
Rock and
RobLynn.
RobLynn.
Rock and RobLynn. Rock and RobLynn. Maybe I can go listen to the song real quick and go back and sing some of it because I don't know this. I know the song, but I don't know it. If you know what I mean. I don't know the words.
That's okay. It usually only takes you about 8 to 10 minutes to put a song together. So
Well, it's an old rock and roll song. That's all we got.
Now, wait a minute. Now we got Carmela Fire dancing. Oh my goodness.
There you go.
Oh, I love it.
Anyway, here's another laughing moment right here.
Sunil, can you come back on? Sunil, I'd like to, I don't want to say pick your brain. I'd like to know a little more about what you think about ONPASSIVE and the digital products, if you don't mind. Sunil?
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. I'm just exploring all the products which you have. I'm just seeing the mail also which you are there on that. And some are the paid ones, which I'm just having an interaction with Dr. Mayur, so that I can have a very good prospect on how to do. But I think it's having a great future over there, and it's with latest technologies, and it has a great future on that. The way it is even advertised, which I have seen. Still, India has to have an explore on that. It's not that. As compared to your Gmail and all the other things, or your Microsoft meetings, team meetings, so it's not still explored in India till today.
Well, there's certainly a lot of folks in India, so that'd be a good spot for us to be.
Yeah, it's a great market in India.
Are you using another webinar platform in your profession?
We do have the Microsoft teamwork, and we usually work with the Google or this Zoom.
Well, we're going to give Zoom the broom in case you hadn't heard.
This which I have seen has a very good picture quality and a very good sound quality as compared to others.
Yeah.
And very good your other features also, like handshakes and everything is much better. and it's very nice. But we have to advertise much in India for people to get used to these technologies.
Yeah, right. I think the functionality is amazing in OConnect. You're
Yeah.
going to see a lot of features that you don't see elsewhere.
Yeah, there are many features which we are still have to explore it out and bring it on into the market also.
Mhm.
The more we interact with people, the more people will know.
Mhm.
That is true for sure.
Yeah.
Well, we like your perspective on this because you've been there, with other things, and you can tell quality versus what's maybe not so quality.
Right, sir.
Very nice.
Well, all right. Are we going back over to Chris, or is Chris not available? Chris Tiazone.
Probably doing the training now.
All right, they're in training now, so I think it's time we go back to. Let's go to Carmela, and then we'll go to Dawn. Back to Dawn. So, Carmela, what do you got for us?
I would like to say that smile, as I spoke about it before, it's important in life. Babies, for example, they come to the world, they are smiling. They don't have problems. They don't have nothing. They are smiling and they're laughing. But in time, they learn all the the wrong thing. They stop laughing from we are the adults. So we have to learn from the babies.
All right,
Clean
I'm all about
smile,
that.
clean smile, happy. We have to learn from them. They bring joy.
Babies do bring joy, and they bring good luck too. So that's a good thing. That's a
Yes.
double-edged sword there.
So and when you hold a baby smiling, it's stuck to you. You start smiling with him.
When
And
you're smiling, when
and
you're
it and
smiling,
it
the whole world
and it
smiles
helps
with you.
for health too.
All righty, thank you, Miss Carmela. Appreciate that. Let's go back to Dawn. Dawn in Ohio. Talk to us, please. Not unmuted yet. Try it again.
Okay, sorry. But what I was saying when she started talking about children, I was blessed with 4. And it was fantastic raising 2 girls and 2 boys. And I have 6 grandchildren now. And when I was thinking about the children, it made me think of my mom. She taught Head Start program for 22 years. And she had a child she had a lot of problems with. She has a special box. And she was trying to figure out how she could warm up to this child because he was so difficult. And she got this box out and she opened it and she said, "There's something very special in here." And he opened it and looked, and there was a mirror. And after that point, he loved my mother. And I mean,
That
it's
is good
amazing
stuff.
what you can do for children. But after that time and that special moment, she had a friend for life. But so
That's good stuff. My mom is one of the original 3 ladies that started Head Start in
okay.
Georgia,
Uh-huh.
and so I know a little bit about how they were able to work with children who were very difficult.
Right.
Like you said, your mom did. The smallest thing becomes the biggest thing in their life, and it lights them up like a firecracker.
Right.
And it's my mother had a lot of memories over 30 years of being associated with Head Start, and what a program it still is.
It is. It is. No, it's amazing. But it made me think of my children and the children my mother had taught over the years, and they are so important. You know, they need that start in life so they will have a good life. But in the good reinforcement and then why did the cookie go to the hospital? Because he felt crummy.
Doggies, I knew that was coming.
That's a cute one.
Why did the cookie go to the same reason?
Don't tickle. Oh boy.
All right.
That's a cute one.
That's good one, Dawn.
It's like that. They're awesome.
Let's let's go over to a hand raised by Miss Finn. Go ahead, Yvonne. Please.
Both stories from Carmela and from Dawn just reminded me this little saying they say, people will say that they might forget what you say, but how you make them feel, it's gonna go on with them forever and ever. People really are drawn to that. And of course, obviously it's a pleasant attitude, a smile or a laughter, right? So it behooves us to remember that. And it doesn't really cost anything, does it?
Smiles are contagious and they're free.
Absolutely. So that's pretty much my 2 cents.
Thank you for that. Appreciate it.
Oh, there is John's hand.
John Barilla is raising that pink hand waving. Go ahead, John.
I've been smiling a lot tonight. Like I say, laughing at people. That's terrible. When, like I say, Bruce always makes me laugh when some situation when he's just trying to get on or whatever. And but at any rate, and also I thought of one short moment because I'm trying to sit here just like when you think about it. And hey, smiling and laughing, it's a cure for a lot of things. Come on, even when people are sick, it helps you get better. I mean, it's just a proven fact. Anyway, so the only thing I can think of that's even close recently is like when I swore more than one time and when I cursed at my computer. And then realized that it happened and have to come on and say, "Oh, I'm sorry. No, I didn't have my whatever." And then when I turned the mic off, I would sit here and laugh at myself. So I thought of that anyway. That's because a recent moment because I can't think of any.
I remember your hot mic moments. I've got them written down. I remember them.
They're funny.
A lot of fun. A lot of fun.
Oh
bloopers.
yeah,
I call them bloopers.
You're trying to think of something funny. It's hard. I'm here to go, wait, what makes me laugh? Well, obviously I laugh. So anyway, I'm not that good at remembering that's why I remembered one funny moment. So I thought what I'd do is, since you mentioned a few moments ago, the song, when you're smiling, the whole world smiles with you, baby, when you're laughing, yeah, the sun comes shining through. But when you're crying, you bring down the rain, so stop your sighing. Baby, be happy again. Yes, when you're smiling, oh, keep on smiling, and the whole world smiles with you.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. John Barilla from New York City. Nice. It's now, let's see, it's a little after 10, which is my cue to go be the moderator in the other room. So Lynn will take the helm for just a few moments, and I'll see you guys in a few minutes.
Okay, well, we switch chairs around. Who shall I select to speak? How about Greg? You want to say a few words while I at least move my chair back here? Thank you. Go ahead.
Okay. Let's see here a second. I was just looking at something here, and I'm assuming that you can still see me while I'm looking at something. I put RobLynnLive down. Do you still hear me? I don't know.
Yes, we can hear you, Greg.
Oh, thank you. So, excuse me. One of the benefits of laughter, it's true, laughter is strong medicine. It draws people together in ways that trigger healthy physical and emotional changes in the body. Laughter strengthens your immune system. It boosts moods, or more dependably, I'm not a very good reader, dependably to bring your mind and body back into the balance with a good laugh. I think I said that right. I don't know. Humor lightens your burdens. It says it inspires hope, connects you to others, and keeps you grounded, focused, and alert. It also helps you release anger and forgive sooner, which I think that's a good thing. And so I'll stop there for the moment. I got a whole bunch of these, but I'll stop for the moment there. Okay.
Thank you. That's really, really nice.
Well, that's
Appreciate
fine.
it.
Thank you, Greg.
Anybody else? We have bravo from Angela Laland to John for the singing. She liked it. And we have Ligdega. Hi, Ligdega. These are all the folks in the chat, actively chatting. Angela, Jillian, Michael Chata, he's been greeting everybody by name, so it's really nice to have him as a welcoming party. There's a link for switch words that I think you can pick it up from the chat from Greg. He posted it in there, a link to switch words. And I think that's it.
Oh, I just wanted to say one last
Yeah, go ahead.
thing, Lynn. Okay.
Yeah, sure.
There's one observation I learned about laughter a long time ago.
Yes.
And that's whenever you're laughing, you never have a negative thought when you're laughing. It's impossible to have negativity and laughter at the same time. So the more we laugh, the healthier we become.
Yeah.
That's it. Short but sweet.
That's pretty logical. Thanks.
Logic has nothing to do with that. That's a feeling. Come on.
All right, Mel, go ahead, Mel. Mel.
Yes. Okay. John and Rob, when you before you sang Frank Sinatra and before Rob mentioned, I already had my video to just play Frank Sinatra when you're smiling, because that was my favorite guy. Honestly, I just love the tempo in this guy. You know, he was, yeah. So when you sang it, I am happy you brought it out because that was the song. Whilst you all were talking about Smile, I had it on my screen ready to play. So I'm gonna play a little video. I don't want to make calls, but I'm just gonna play the song that I made a little video of regarding us being on the field as soldiers. I don't know if it's gonna be. Let me know if it's good reception. Otherwise, I'll stop it.
Do I have to stop the recording? Is it a copyrighted thing or not? Does anybody know?
What's copyrighted?
Oh, the song. Just want to make sure because I'm
We're not
recording.
broadcasting on YouTube or anything, right?
It is on YouTube. It's a video I made, and YouTube will tell you if it's copyrighted. This is a free, how you call it? Help me out. The free. And now you have me thinking.
No copyright.
Royalty-free videos, royalty-free song.
There you
I
go.
always
Well,
check
okay
it
then.
before
Then
I
we're good.
add it, and YouTube will tell you if it's copyright.
Okay, thank you.
Besides that, we're not broadcasting on YouTube at the moment, right? This is almost private, and you can sing anything you want in a situation like this.
Yeah, we're gonna post the recording in our channel. The recording of this.
Oh yeah, we can post it to your channel, sure. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
And the video is a video I have.
Thank you, John. What, John?
So maybe you could edit out that little section if you put it on YouTube.
Oh, okay.
The video is a video I made a while back, and it is on YouTube. It's one of my little videos on YouTube. So when we're talking about smile, it was about smiling. So I'm gonna play the song. I don't want to play the video.
Happiness is wonderful, but it doesn't stick around. Walking on sunshine, then here come the clouds. You can laugh or you can cry when it all falls apart. But I believe the more you laugh, the more you heal. There's always a reason to always choose joy. There's something deeper that the world can't destroy. Smile when you think you can't. Smile. Get up and dance. Smile. There's a bigger plan and you've got a reason to smile. When you think you can't. Smile. Just clap your hands. Smile. There's a bigger plan. You've got a reason to smile.
Okay, so that's a video I made, and it contains the song Smile. When you think you can, smile when you have a chance. And it's a joyful song. You can just keep dancing and smiling to that song. And I do it all the time. So when we talk about laughter and smiling, it's something I remind myself to do by bringing in these joyful songs or dance or do monkey tricks in the mirror sometimes whilst I'm dancing because nobody sees me. I just wanted to share this song.
Thanks, Meryl. That's true. Thank you.
Just wanted, yeah, because life is short. Why do we have to be so stiff? We have to let loose and just smile. We know we have problems sometimes, but smile it out. Because if you keep it to here, it's going to be like a bobo. It's going to be a sore in here. Yeah, so I just wanted to share.
Thank you for that share.
Yeah.
Very nice.
The video is even cuter, but I couldn't play the video with the song, so I just played the song for you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Lovely. Thank you. Carmela. Miss Fire.
Yes, I wanted to say that smile it doesn't cost you nothing, and it brings a lot to the one you give it. It's a present. And why not to give a present to, if it's not costing you, and you make him and lift him and you bring him a good day. So everywhere I go, I smile to persons. They smile back to me. Even there are sometimes those people that they don't smile, they needed the smile the most. So when you smile to them, you lift them up. And it's something that I took to my life many years ago, and everywhere I go, if I'm coming with a smile, it's easy to speak with the people, to bring them to take them out from there, a little. They are sometimes they close. But if you with smile, you can do a lot of things, and I think it's a magic. Sometimes with a little smile, you can bring and change many things. And I suggest everyone to take it to his life. For example, when you go to the bus, you go up to the bus, you see people, even you don't know them, just smile for them. You don't know what they do to the other person. And when you scroll it, and because life is cruel and many evil around you, I see it here where I live now. I don't want to speak about it. I try to take it away from me. I don't want to die with that story, hard stories. We have to live the moment. You know, the life, as people said, it's short. So we have to live the moment. And I want to live the moment as best I can. And I do it to myself. I'm not waiting that other do it for me. So when I get up in the morning, I smile to the mirror. Sometimes, you know, we're coming in a bad mood, but I look in myself in the mirror and say, smile to yourself, and the world will smile to you back. And then the day start in a good day. That was lovely.
Thank you,
Give us
Karina. Thank you
smile.
very much, Camilla. Thank you.
Give a smile, get a smile back.
Absolutely. Thank you. Lynn, can I say?
Sure.
Oh, is it my? Okay.
You're
Yeah.
up.
I know that when we first started this, Rob was so comprehensive. He just went through just about everything that I had looked up. But it also says that laughter helps to form social bonds, because people will laugh even if they don't know why you're laughing. It's just something that attracts them to join in with you. And so, you know, you can make friends like that. And then also, it's laughter has a very important function that's playing now, because a lot of places have laughter therapy, especially in the summer. Here in Canada, I know that people do that. They go in the parks and they form these big groups, and it's so weird to watch it. They just start laughing, right? And you think, what is funny? But they know what they're doing. It's also the health benefit, the deep breathing that comes in. And then another thing about laughter, it says it's central to relationships, because studies have shown that women laugh 126 times more than men. And women always list one of their top 3 things that they're looking for in a mate is laughter, somebody who laughs and somebody who makes them laugh. So this is it can be, you know, we make fun of it, but it can be very serious, because if people are going to form relationships based on that, then you can just imagine how important that really is. So it has a funny side and a very serious side. So that's what I wanted to say, Lynn. Thank you.
Thank you. My husband's back. He's back. The moderator.
The
He's
tickleator.
At least you're in another room. I'm safe now.
I
Yeah.
even closed the door, so that way you can't get to me to tickle me either.
Hey, that's not fair.
You better believe it's fair. What are we talking about? I missed about 7 minutes. I had to go to the comfort room.
We're glad you're comfortable now, Rob.
How smiles affect people, basically.
Oh, walk into a doctor's office and you're not feeling well, yet the person at the front desk smiles at you, whether it's a male or a female. What a difference that makes. It makes you feel, wow, I'm welcome here and they're going to help me. This isn't just going to a doctor's appointment, and that's true. That first greeting, whatever it might be, hi, I'm Jillian. I'm glad you're here. We're going to help you today. Boom. That's worth its weight in gold, I feel. I'm no psychiatrist or psychologist, but I know when I've gone to the VA, let's see, the one time when I had my hand was blown up like a football. When I went there, the first person to greet me says, "We're going to help you," and smiled at me. This guy, this older nurse, says to me, "We're going to help you." That was in Hawaii, Lynn. That was in Hawaii. The guy that greeted us, you came in just after that, but the guy that greeted me was an older nurse who had seen this before. He knew what to do, and they knew they were going to have to operate that night. I didn't. They did. They kept that a secret, but I was comfortable in knowing, wow, these people give a darn about me, and they truly did. It makes all the difference in the world. What's another good example? Oh, you get stopped by a policeman or a mounted policeman or whatever you want to call it, just someone, an officer of the law, highway patrol, state trooper. And the first thing they do is smile at you. Most people relax. And all the gentleman or lady has to say is, do you know you were speeding? No, I didn't know. Or most people are going to say yes. I mean, you can't lie to an officer of the law. He's sitting there with the handgun, the not the handgun, but the radar gun, and he's got you right to donuts. So, but when they greet you with open arms, which is a smile, boom, you're relaxed. You're not going to want to get out of the car and punch the guy, or you're not going to want to say, I'm not going to pay that damn fine. You're not going to say that. You're going to be amenable to whatever goes on. So there's a lot to be said for smiling. There's a lot to be said for laughing. Another place where we get smiles, and I know this is kind of morbid perhaps, but when I went to make the arrangements, help my ex-wife make the arrangements for my father-in-law and mother-in-law, the guy that greeted us, man, this guy was happy as a lark. He says, hi, what did he say? Jeff. Hi, I'm Jeff, and I'm going to help you. Right off the bat, the feeling was, whoa, this guy's going to really help us. He's not going to rip us off. He's not going to do this. He's not going to do that. And sure enough, it probably didn't hurt that my beautiful daughter was with us too. I mean, and here's this 6'5" young guy, but he was still very friendly. He made us feel relaxed about a horrible situation, having to deal with the funeral arrangements because these folks hadn't made their own arrangements, pre-need. So there's another place where a smile goes a long way. Let's go over to Mel. That's enough of me. Go ahead, Mel. Oh, Mel's on the phone now. Mel, your hand is up.
Sorry, as soon as you were asking me to come on, my daughter called. So sorry about that.
Well, go back to your daughter. Family's more important than this hard
I
head.
told her I'll call her back. I spoke with her earlier already.
All right, you're the boss.
But they call when I'm on the live. When I call before the live, nobody answers. When I'm on the live, everybody calls. So it's okay.
Amazing. They come out of the woodwork, don't they? These kids.
Yeah. So Greg was before me, by the way. He had his hands going this way, but yeah. Besides the laughter and the smile, I want you all to know that when you're singing in silence, people tend to listen and that uplifts them too, right? It helps them to smile. Many times I've got caught by people when I am singing and I'm minding my business. I'm singing little songs because I love to sing. And all of a sudden I'm seeing like a head would turn back here and there, and then somebody would give me a compliment. You know what? That's true. You're singing well, so keep on singing. And then, it makes you feel you want to sing, but you feel like you're blushing because somebody's listening. So it's like it cuts the singing right away. But that can lift up people a lot in silence. When you think you're just singing to yourself, somebody else is listening to you. Another time, it was a Sunday, and I was in the choir too, in my church. So I got off I was singing I was way at the back. I love to sit at the back of the bus. So I'm singing the song over and over and over. And as I was getting off the bus, right besides where I get off for church, the bus driver, he kept like, come on, come to me, So I thought he was trying to tell me, don't sing on the bus anymore. He goes like this: you've got a beautiful voice. I was listening to you whilst driving. Keep on singing. Don't stop. Keep on singing. And I got off the bus again feeling so good that I almost fell. Because I was wondering, oh my God, he's telling me to sing. Keep on singing. I didn't know he was listening. So I felt so good that I'm getting off the bus. I said, "Oh, thank you." And I turned back. I almost keeled over. And, I went into the church and I said, "I just got a compliment." So all these things helps us to lift our spirits and help another person to smile. And we never know what we are effecting in them. Just wanted to share.
I think that's very true. I mean, just when you think somebody's not happy with something you're doing and they're actually getting a big kick out of it, a bang out of it, a smile out of it, it's a good feeling. And that had to be a good feeling for the bus driver to tell you to keep on singing.
And to end it, even when you are Lynn, whilst we're in the chat and you're saying that, oh, nobody finds it funny, I was laughing away because you shared, okay, the experience first. Then you started, tickling Lynn. It's like tickle me Elmo. I thought of it and I'm looking at her jumping. I said, Lynn, you need that. Back there where I'm sitting and I'm laughing away. I said, good on you, Rob. So these are all the things and we laugh, we get a good kick out of it because it's catching on, it's one to the other, so
It's very contagious, and
it is
contagious
contagious.
is good when it comes to happiness and laughter. It
Yes.
really is. It hurts me inside, to be honest, and I know it hurts Lynn inside when we see something when we're out and about, where it's people screaming at each other in a parking lot. Now, wait a minute. You got two kids in the buggies. You got a dog that's in the car and should have been with you in a buggy, and you're screaming at each other. And then the kids started screaming. And all it would have taken was one of them to say, "This is crazy. What are we doing? We need to be happy." Our basket was full. I don't know how they could afford it, but their basket was full. And there's a lot to be happy about. There were cookies for the kids, there was Cocoa Puffs, there was milk for the kids. They were in Fat City as far as I was concerned. Here they are screaming at each other about, well, now we got to put gas in the car. Well, yeah, you got to put gas in the car so you can get back to the store now, get home. I mean, over something so minute and not even important. And I think they realized after a few minutes, because I mean, they were screaming at each other. And there's a policeman driving by, and then he came back by. They're still screaming. I was surprised he didn't stop to say something to him. But it's the little things. It's the little things that don't need to be the big things. That's the point of it.
That reminds me, sorry, we were going to South Carolina for my niece's reception. That's laughter. And this guy I think he had a little bit of ADHD. I don't know. But he was a guy from the States and he was my sister's friend and he was driving us. So the moment he saw the cops coming from behind, oh my God, there's the cops. And I'm on the side, you know how going along the way of South Carolina, there's a lot of tall trees, palm trees. So I'm sitting on the side where the little forests are. So I'm saying, oh my God, don't get me into the forest. And my sisters and them at the back. And we are having fun. Fun meaning that he's scared, but we are laughing and we are trying to get him to keep his composure. But he was so nervous. And I'm saying, oh, just don't get me into that forest. And they were laughing. They said, oh God, they're touching me from the behind, like from behind, in between the seats. And I'm trying not to laugh because I don't want him to think that I'm laughing at him. At the same time, we want him to be not just be cool, calm. But he's the driver, right? And then when the police officer came up to him, all he asked him is, are you okay? I noticed you are driving a little bit off limit there. So he said, officer, and he was going on so nervous and that had us laughing away, but we are not laughing at him. It's just that it became funny that way when we think of the picture. And then we told him, okay, just cool down, just calm down, you'll be okay. He said, and then he started wiping his forehead. But to us, it was laughter, but to him, that wasn't funny, right? So I just, as you mentioned on the officer, it just came to mind. And sometimes I think that with funny little thing, foolish little things come to my mind, and somebody would think I'm crazy. I'm just laughing to myself, but I just thought of something, to laugh at. So yeah, there goes. I'm gonna get up now.
Okay, before I go over to Pedro, which just give me a minute, Pedro, I want to mention something that maybe some of you remember. I know John Barillo remembers this, likely maybe even Greg and some others. Uh, back in the day, back in the 50s, 60s, there was a show called Kids Say the Darndest Things, Art Linkletter. Well, talk about laughter. And I watched that show a lot, and I was pretty young back then, but I enjoyed seeing the expressions on the people's face. And then for Art Linkletter, he wouldn't even laugh. He just look at him like, well, that's not funny. And it was real funny. And kids do say the darndest thing. So I think if more people, and this is me on my soapbox again, yeah, I'm going to get an elbow. If more people just take a minute, take 1 minute and think about the kids, the children, and that laughter is such good medicine for them. And if it's good for them, it's good for us as adults and as grandparents. I'm an old grandpa, so it's just good to hear what the kids have to say. And you'll be surprised. It is the darndest thing, some of these things they come out with. And it was funny. Art Linkletter knew not to laugh, or he would laugh at, sometimes he would laugh. He'd burst out laughing. But other times he wouldn't break a smile, and the whole audience was going nuts. And it's good stuff. So laughter, taking it right back to this, laughter's good medicine. It doesn't hurt to smile. It doesn't cost you anything to smile. If you don't have the best teeth in the world, people don't give a darn about that. They just want to see you happy. Okay. And being with ONPASSIVE, you're going to get new teeth anyway. So don't worry about it. So
Sharon School is in the chat. She said, I like that show, Rob. And I'm thinking, Sharon is young. How the heck does she know that show?
no, it's on
Reruns? Reruns?
Reruns. It's on
Oh my
reruns. The
God.
Linkletter family, I read about this. The Linkletter family still gets, for every show, they get like $90, because back then the advertisers didn't pay hardly anything to do these shows. So the royalties, correct me if I'm wrong, John, but the royalties weren't the biggest on some of these shows. So in his case, I think the Linkletters get $90, maybe $100 a show. And
and then Sharon response is, her response to me is, rerun show, Lynn. I am young. Ha ha. That's from Sharon. And we also have a comment from Angela Laland to Melanie, who told her story. And she says to Melanie, beautiful Melanie, the bus driver probably needed that. That's a nice comment, huh?
Very nice. Very nice. Let's go over to Pedro. Pedro, talk to us, brother, Mr. Saladas. What's happening in Gaithersburg?
Okay, this for today. I've been taking a picture of the sunset. From our deck, we have a view to the sunset in the trees, and I took some shots today, were the most outstanding. When I thought it was going to be just no sunset, it turned out to be the perfect day to take a picture. I'm gonna have to show it to you. I just was trying to upload it, but I haven't uploaded to the PC. So it was a beautiful afternoon. Today was my therapy day. I promised the fellow that I have contacted that I was going to run a webinar, and so I was busy with that. I ran a webinar. Nobody came, but these guys eventually will come. I know they will come because they are very positive whenever I talk to them. It's just that they have busy lives, but I know they will come. And since I already talked to them about it, I just tell them when I go there, I'm going to run a webinar tonight. I'll send you a link. Oh, yeah, send me a link. Eventually, they will come. But just to make it short, laughing and smiling is a very appropriate topic because when it comes to creation, God has a sense of humor in the things that he has made. I don't know if you've seen some animals that do things that make you laugh, whether it's monkeys, whether it's the way some fish look. The clownfish, I don't know if you're familiar with the clownfish, but to me, it's so hilarious the way it is. And I had an experience in Florida, actually, at a hotel. They had several of these fishes. It was a huge tank, and they would come down and take a look at me and then disappear. And then the next one would come, look at me, and disappear. I started to watch it. I watched it for about 30, 40 minutes. These guys were amusing. But anyway, so creation, God has a sense of humor in the things that he has made. And he has made us with that ability. And when you take yourself too seriously, then others might laugh at you. So there is a balance you have to exercise there. If you laugh too much, others might be annoyed. But if you laugh at like tonight, I laughed the most because I knew what Lynn was thinking that Rob will do next is to tickle her, and just the idea will make her, be. So I knew what was I could see with my mind's eye what was going on because Rob wasn't even touching her, and she was already laughing, and that made me laugh so hard. So it's the mind. It's a function of the mind to help us to enjoy that moment. That's probably why it's beneficial for our health to laugh. But smiling is something that we should practice. It's like an icebreaker when it comes to relationships or when you meet strangers. It's like a greeting to somebody when you try to smile. Of course, you have to be cautious. Some people are so serious that you don't want to even go there. But I try to look at people, whoever I encounter, to give them a fair look and try to see if a smile will be exchanged. And that breaks the ice. Communication is open. It's a great thing to practice smiling. That's my pretty much. If I may, I like to relate an experience that happened to me in Hawaii. Actually, in what is the small the island that burned up
Maui.
just recently?
Maui.
Maui.
Yes, Maui.
Was it Maui?
Yeah,
Maui.
Kauai.
Yeah,
Kauai or Maui. I think it was Maui.
It was Maui.
Okay,
It was Maui. Yes.
Yeah, it was Maui. Okay.
Yes.
So yeah, I went to Maui, and the driver was one fellow that had been to Iraq 4 times. He was in the military, had been 4 times. But he was the most amusing fellow driver that I have ever seen. So he took a group of about 12, 13 of us to Hana. It's a very, I don't know if whoever has been to Hana know what I'm talking about. It's a winding road along the mountains in a very narrow road. So, and it's just a two two-way road, and when one car is coming down, the other one has to accommodate because there is no room. And you can even see trucks that have fallen off the cliff and they're hanging on the trees. So it's a very serious. And this guy was so amusing. He was showing us a picture of playing a video of his family while he was driving in these curves. And he knew the road well. He was one of the best drivers. And he knew where there was a hump on the road. And he knew how to distract everybody. He said, look at over here. And he would talk all the time. And when people weren't watching, he would accelerate the bus and get the butterfly feeling. Oh, that was, and of course, it was scary, but at the same time, it was a moment to laugh. And we got to see some trees, the rainbow tree. I don't know if people know about the rainbow tree that exists there. He parked the bus, all got off and went to see. This is the story that I wanted to tell you. And there is this young mother with her teenage daughter, about 16. And so we went to see the rainbow trees. On the way back, the grass was tall, so we had to go in a little pathway to get to where the trees were. And on the way back, there is these stalks of grass that have a little head, very soft. And he cut a couple of them. And he tells me, watch me. When I start talking about animals that can get on you, like ants and this kind of thing, you're going to go behind and touch the legs of the two mothers because they cannot turn around because they're going on a little pathway. And so we started doing that. It was the most hilarious thing how they would react every time he would start talking, and so got him on the mindset that this was a scary place. And I had the job to rub these stalks on their legs, and the way they would react, it was so hilarious. I just couldn't help it. I had to contain myself because I couldn't tell them that I was doing that. But it's the mind that the fellow had. So I learned a lot how some people have the mind to create the moment, just like Rob was doing with Lynn today. I was cracking when he would talk about tickling her again, and she wasn't tickled, and she was already jumping. That kind of thing in this experience that I wanted to tell you about Maui. But anyhow, that's my input on laughing.
Good stuff, Pedro. Good stuff, man. That's really good. Looking for any hands raised. I don't see any hands raised. So let's see here. Let me bounce around.
Greg, I think Greg
there's
had
Ollie. Hello,
okay.
Ollie. Hey, don't go away.
He doesn't really look at the screen. I noticed that. Looks everywhere else but at the screen. I don't know why. But he loves you all. He says, woof, woof, I love you.
He has a birthday coming January 1st, 2024. He will be 16 years young. 1-6.
Oh, are you an old man?
No, I'm the old man of the house. He gets up at 4 a.m. ready to play ball. Every morning at 0400 hours, it's like the bugle's playing, and Ollie says, let's go, Dad. Come on, you've been in bed for about 5 hours. That's much too long, buddy.
He thinks he's a puppy.
He is. And he'll want to play tonight, and we know that. So
He looks like a puppy.
He acts like a puppy. The vet says he had the same vet for 13 years, and then the gentleman retired somebody I'd known 50 years, believe it or not. And now he's got a young lady who's his vet, and she just loves Ollie. She can't believe well, she can believe it. She says small dogs live longer, number one, and small dogs want to play all the time. And Ollie is no exception to that rule. He is ready to rumble. Ollie boy, Ollie.
Ollie is 16 or going on 3. She doesn't look anything, or he doesn't look anything like 15 years old.
Right.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
He
Very
says, I
cute.
love you. I love you.
Yeah, he's a good boy. He's a good boy. He's a good mascot for RobLynnLive and Ollie boy. That's been good stuff. Greg, did you want to lay something on us? Go ahead, Greg.
Well, I can say start with that's 112 years in a dog's life.
Yeah.
That is pretty old, 16. And the other thing I was going to say was, I don't know if I need to or not now, but when you were talking about children and smiling, and I was reading about as children, we used to laugh hundreds of times a day, of course. It's easy to do. And but as adults, life tends to be more serious and laughter more infrequent. But by seeking out more opportunities for humor and laughter, you can improve your emotional health, strengthen relationships, and find greater happiness, and even add years to your life for it. That's kind of what I was going to say.
Well, I've got another question for everybody. Let's say you were out on a date. Okay, everybody here, I'm sure, has gone on a date at some time in their life with either a person of the same sex or opposite sex. Did you ever just sit there looking at each other and burst out laughing? Has that ever happened to anybody? Don't tell me I'm the only one. Don't tell me I'm the only one.
Yeah, you are.
Well,
I don't have a specific story, but it usually comes after an awkward moment, or where between two people it might seem like you're going to get a little conflict or something, and both suddenly looking at each other realize how silly it is or how funny it is. I mean, I can't think of like a specific thing at the moment, but I can think of times when two people, moment comes, and maybe the situation is not funny necessarily, but it's something that might be awkward or should be, and they look at each other and realize it's just funny. It's just not worth worrying about, and you just laugh with each other. I can think of things like that, but I can't come up with a specific instance for myself.
Well, awkwardness breeds a spontaneity. In other words, you have an awkward moment, let's say, walking along the beach with somebody. And the next thing you know, you turn to each other and you just start laughing because it's funny. And you have no idea why you're laughing. Absolutely no idea why you're laughing. But you know that moment, for whatever reason, triggered. And that's one of the things they talk about with regard to laughter. There are trigger moments when it comes to laughter, whether it be an awkward situation on a date, or whether it be something you're out with your dog walking and the dog does something like poops in a yard it shouldn't, and you can't stop laughing because it's not your yard and you got no poop bags. Actually, we had that happen yesterday in our own yard. So I know it happens with this dog. These 3 dogs decided to do a number 2 right there by our mailbox. So, and that was funny. It wasn't funny at the moment, but I started thinking about it. I says, these dogs really had to go. It's a good thing that mailbox was there so they could lift their legs and do number 1. And it's probably an even better thing that they like to smell the grass. So I had to laugh about it. I wasn't happy. Yes, I picked up the poop. And yes, my neighbor and I discussed it. And she said, you're too understanding. I said, what do you want me to do? Here's 3 dogs. 2 of them are very old. They had to go potty. What do you want me to do? You want me to tell them just to, oh no, go to the next yard? Can't do that. So my neighbor and I had a good laugh about that afterwards. I wasn't happy at the beginning. I will say that to begin with. So let's go over to Carmela. Enough poop talk. And Hopefully Carmela doesn't have a poop story for us.
I wanted to say that sometimes you are embarrassed, then you start laughing, you don't know about what.
Hey, there's another trigger moment, embarrassment.
Can I tell an
Oh, I got the
embarrassing moment?
perfect example. Oh, if I'll wait for Greg. I got an example you're not going to believe. Go ahead, Greg.
Okay, well, I wear my heart out on my sleeve, as people say. I'm a pretty open person. And when I met my wife, Ikako, in Japan, I met her, well, before then, I was over there for 3 months and we were doing things together and stuff. And I had a homestay program and I used to have 4 students come over, also with my construction company. But I had a website and had 4 students come over. It's called HIS, Helping International Students. And I brought Japanese students to my home and we let them be around the American style of life and speak English and work with ESL and a few things. So anyway, I was in Tokyo and I was over there to meet some of the students that had come over and stayed with us for 10 days. Well, as I'm walking with Likako, and these are not real. My teeth are not real. So I lost those in 1980 and I had them replaced and I had them, just dentures. So here I am, we're walking down Tokyo with 3 girls in front of us. Yukako and I are walking behind them. And she asked me, would you like some gum? And I said, sure. I said, sure, why not? So she gave me a piece of gum and I started chewing on this gum. And suddenly I realized that wasn't a very good thing because they really stuck to my dentures really well. It was like glue. So I grabbed like this to get it off and I pulled and my top teeth came out and went down the sidewalk and hit the sidewalk and slid between the 3 girls that were in front. And I looked at Likako and I ran up and I grabbed him and I popped him back in my mouth. And we started laughing so hard. And the girls turned around. Well, what's wrong? What's wrong? What are you laughing about? And I was so in the middle of Tokyo, 20,000 people on the sidewalk. And I lose my dentures out, and they didn't break or nothing. And I was just thanking God for that, of course. But that was very embarrassing. But they didn't know what's going on, and we were just laughing and laughing. And they kind of thought that maybe we were laughing at them, but we couldn't tell them what happened. I didn't want to tell them. Anyway, that's my embarrassing laughing moment.
You have a sense of humor.
That's a good one. That is a good one. All right, let me tell my story briefly, and then we'll go to Carmela and over to you, Pedro, as well. My story goes back 60 years, believe it or not. I still remember the story, and the young woman at the time, she was 14 as well. To this day, we both laugh about the story. She's on Facebook. I don't go on Facebook, and then she'll write me on Messenger, and I'll say hello. She just became a widow. But we're still laughing about this same thing. We were at in the neighborhood we lived, even though they weren't expensive houses, we had a country club. My father was the president of the country club at the time. And we had a dance for tweens, they called it, tweeners, like in between 12 years old and let's say 15 years old. Okay. So I had taken ballroom dancing. So I was a pretty good dancer. I was a very good dancer, actually. Actually, I'm a good dancer now, but my partner, for whatever reason, we don't talk about dancing anymore. At any rate, this girl's name was, and still is, she's still living, Linda Walthall. Linda Walthall. She's from Savannah, Georgia, still lives in Savannah, Georgia, became a school teacher, blah, blah, and blah, blah. The story is this. We're at this dance, and I had never in my life, I had danced with the dance instructors at this ballroom dancing, but I had never in my whole life asked a girl to dance. I was 14 years old. I'm almost 15. I'd never said, may I have this dance, or can we dance, or what? So, and now Ollie's scratching at the door because he says, Dad, don't tell it. Don't tell it, Dad. At any rate, we were sitting at the table drinking a soda or a pop, whatever you want to call it. There was no diet soda back there other than Tab, and I wouldn't drink that garbage. It was terrible. So anyway, I get up the nerve to stand up like my parents had taught me and ask Linda to dance. Well, Linda had on one of these dresses back then, if any of you remember, ladies, had a crinoline under it, I guess. So it was kind of a puffed out dress. All right. Well, she dropped her soda. I remember this like it's yesterday. She drops her soda, the cup. So I go down to pick it up. And when I come up, I'm looking straight up her dress, straight up her dress. And to this day, we laugh about that because neither one of us that meant anything to other than it was funny. She was embarrassed at the time, but excuse me, 60 years later, we both still laugh about that. And it is funny. I mean, very funny. I didn't have the nerve to ask her to dance, but I certainly had the nerve to bend down and pick up her drink, which I probably shouldn't have done. So that's my story. And it's something I'll laugh about probably till the day I die, because there was no harm done. It was a triggered moment by dropping a soda, and a nervous moment for me because I'd never asked a girl to dance. I didn't even know what to say. I have this dance. Well, that sounds kind of ugly and rude. Do you want to dance? I think that's what I said. Do you want to dance? And she dropped her soda because she wasn't expecting me. Here's Robbie Gorman with a crew cut, with a space between his teeth, and she's a beautiful young woman, and I'm asking her to dance. So that's my story. It was fun. It's still fun. So laughter is good medicine, and I'm glad I thought of that story. So over to you, Carmela, and then we'll go over to Mel.
I
Carmela.
wanted to say that our Ashmu Farah is a good. He have a good sense of humor. From time to time, I'm coming to his webinar and I'm laughing from his stories.
Yeah. And another thing about laughter, if I could add on to that briefly, is it relaxes people. Smiling relaxes people. There's nothing wrong with that. A good belly laugh over something silly, it relaxes people, and that's good stuff. Good stuff. So thank you, Miss Fire. Where were we going over? Was it Pedro we were going to next? Over to Pedro. Go ahead, sir.
I just gotta laugh. It reminded me when Gregory was telling that story that it was a commercial, and that used to make me laugh every time that commercial ran. It was like maybe potato chips or tortilla chips, and seems to be that the truck came by and dropped some, and these are these two are old couple. The fellow, when he sees that the package has fallen, he's gonna go after it, and outruns the female, and he kind of breaks trying to go grab it, and she's laughing. She's laughing. She stays back laughing, saying, "You got the bag, but I got your teeth." They got full teeth, so you got the bag, but I have your teeth. So he couldn't do anything anyway because it was crispy chips. I thought that was a commercial that it was hilarious because he thought he was smarter than her, trying to get the bag of chips, and she had the dentures, holding the dentures for him. So, okay, you got the bag, but I got the teeth. So
that's funny.
I thought that was hilarious. Yeah, there are moments that unexpected. I think laughter comes out of unexpected things that happen. That's why you're not planning to laugh a lot of times. It just happens. It's a natural reaction that engages the mind in in that path. You're not planning to do it, but yet your shyness kind of breaks away. I never seen Lynn laughing so hard. To me, that was sort of a treat to see her laughing, because she's normally busy and she's mad, but she never laughs. But Rob knew where her weak point was.
Well, it was certainly a Kodak
that
moment,
was
as we
hilarious.
used to say. It was a Kodak moment.
That was hilarious. That was hilarious.
Let's, if we may, let's go over to Mayor. We see you're at work, so unmute and talk to us. We'd love to hear from you, sir.
Yes, sir. I just reached to the pharmacy. I'm topical. What getting that laughter. I said that most of the patient will be really asked. Other point is we we use our laughing when we are in past any moment where we think about that, and we touch in that moment and laugh when second also with when we are in getting some about workload or work tension, when we give with your friends and getting uh, some of the point where we relax in that when use friends talking, we will our tension will be much uh, some lower case. So when we share something and then laughing, it will be better to um, lose your tensions and some workload about that. It will be better for that. Laugh will also working in that condition also. Laughter will be giving the like a topic. Laughter the best medicine. When most of the people in COVID condition, COVID situation, they work from home in India and other people, other country also. The most of the cases, most of the heart attack will be, and some conditions is there. So when, because people not socialize, because work is going on from work from home, and then not touch with socially to each other. So every one person when they share something and laughing will be there. So release the tensions about the workload or other also. The family pressure also is somehow decreases. So it will be uh, best medicine as a laughter as a topic. Yes, thank you.
Thank you for that. We appreciate that. We appreciate that a lot. Where were we going next? Oh, we're going to Mel Mel. Go ahead, Mel Mel.
What's good? Okay, thank you. Um, it's more about I'm gonna give a joke. It's at work. So, well, two of them. Myself and my coworker were in the washroom, and I washed my hands getting out of the washroom. I turned back, and there she is waltzing from behind me, coming out of the door. Oh my God. And her skirt is tucked into her stockings, you know, the pantyhose. And she's walking out of the bathroom with her little pumps on. And I'm going like this. I could not help but laugh. I was trying to correct her to tell her, no, 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 because there's men on the floor, and you know, it's a big office. And but then I could not help but laugh because it looked funny to me. And then it's all stuck up and at the back, and then everything is showing from the back. So instead of telling her this is what happened, I'm going. I'm laughing. He said, "What? What?" I could not stop because it was laughter to me. It looked so funny. And then she held me and she said, Mel, Mel, help me, what's going on? So I'm trying to tell her, spin around. And then she's going, I go, look in the mirror, look in the mirror. She turned back. She started laughing, and the two of us are in the washroom. We're dying of laughter because I know if she had gone on the floor, the whole room would have cracked up because everything was stuck in her pantyhose. If you know pantyhose, she's dressed up, but that part wasn't the real thing. So that was very funny to me that day. And another time, it's a male now, it's a guy dressed up. He's well dressed in his suit. He was an instructor. He's teaching us something. So it's a big class. And we are looking at him and he's pointing, he's teaching. But then I think I was the first one. I don't know if I was the first one to catch it, but his fly was open. And he's teaching away and he doesn't know. And I look at the girl next to me or the guy, and everybody's it's like nobody could tell him because we don't want him to think we are looking at something. But then everybody was dying of laughter. And then he probably realized that something was wrong. So he said, give me a minute, I'm gonna grab some water. But then he probably realized that, yeah, it needed to be zipped up, so he left them. But I think that day was funny because it catch on. The whole class was laughing after, not laughing loud, but laughing in their mouth all cut. So I just wanted to share that, and we're all talking about it after. It was funny moment, weird moment though. Oh, sometimes things that looks weird and things that you want to help someone with, don't you find it becomes laughter to you because it looks so funny that you can't help yourself?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, so sorry about it. I had to share that one.
I don't know, man. Your stories always trigger something because even the little one where you see, sorry, can I go or no?
Go ahead.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
Yeah, the little story, the little time when you see somebody walking out of the bathroom with the toilet paper stuck to their shoes and they're dragging it behind them. I mean, that's easily fixed, but I've actually seen people's underwear fall off. Like, what do you say? What do you say to somebody like that? They know it, so you just have to pretend that you don't see it. That's the only thing you can do. You know. It's not funny for them, but it's funny for you. I'm sorry, it is.
Yeah, that's for sure. That is for sure. Pedro, have you got another funny story? Pedro.
Yeah, well, when Melanie started to, one story triggers another story. I was in this training program that requires swimming. That's when my cardiac arrest happened. I told you that the beginning of the story, but anyway, this is a public facility where I used to train. It's actually an Olympic pool. It's a huge complex. And then there is the women's bathrooms and the men's bathrooms and lockers. So every time I went down the steps to the men's lockers, it was on the left-hand side, always. I mean, every time I went, and it happened so this day that they had some young swimmers flooding the pool, and so it seems to be that there was need for more women's bathrooms, and they decided to close the men's bathrooms and put signs, But I am not used to looking at signs. I know where the lockers and everything is. So I go, and after I have finished my swimming that day, I go directly to the lockers, and I'm swimming, and they did this change while I was swimming, so I didn't know they had made this change. So I went for the lockers. I'm going straight to one bathroom because I gotta pee, and so I see on on the corner of my eye, I look at the showers, and I saw like a female, but I didn't look because I know, the men, when they don't care when they're taking a shower whether they've seen or not seen. That's the way with men are. But so I saw the shape of a woman, and she was tall, and she had been swimming. And I thought, in my mind, I said, no, this cannot be. I just went to the bathroom. I need to go to the bathroom. And here, when I am about to just start, just close to start, when I am reaching, there comes this lady behind me. I said, no, 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 no. Stop this. This is the women's. I said, how can this be the women's? I was cracking at myself. She stopped me just on time, but it was so laughing. And she was laughing. She was laughing because she was able to stop me just on time before I went farther. I said, what happened here? You're taking over the bathroom, so what's going on? I said, no, no, no. We put a sign. I thought everybody would see it, and you didn't see it, so you came right in. And so that was my episode when Melanie was relating that happened to me in person. That it's laughable because you're not doing. I mean, it's just completely out of your mind what's going to happen. At the moment, I ended up just cracking, getting out quickly. I said, no, the men's bathrooms are on the other side, so I had to go quickly anyway. That's my story related to accidents.
Okay,
Or
so
close to accidents.
sorry. Finished, Pedro?
I'm sorry?
Are you finished? I just wanted to say good night to Lynn and Rob, and thank you for having me. It was very nice. And
Okay.
Carmela,
Bonnie,
and
was nice to
Pedro,
have you,
and
Bonnie.
Greg, and Melania,
Good
and
night, Yvonne.
Dawn. Good night, everybody. See you next time.
Glad you were here. It was a
Appreciate it.
pleasure having you. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Nice to see you. Bye.
Wow. Now we're all in squares. Did you all see that? Squares. You see it? Everybody's
St.
in a square.
Petersburg squares, yeah.
Wow, that looks different in squares. Okay, Pedro, did you want to add something? Are you frozen? Your
No,
hand
he's
up.
not.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm sorry. I had my.
Okay, well, we've been here for 3 hours and 15 minutes.
Greg Hill's hand is up, Miss Nakamoto.
Oh, I didn't see that. Okay, go ahead, Greg. Take your time.
Just one quick little thing, maybe before we go or whatever. And I was just thinking about the first time my wife. Now, Japanese culture is totally different than American, and to understand the jokes that people make in America, it's very difficult for them because they're not used to this kind of joking.
Mm-hmm.
It's totally a different kind of jokes. I mean, way of life. So I remember one day or one Sunday when we were at church, and I did the worship at this church for like 12 years. Anyway, the pastor came up and he wanted to make he had a really good sense of humor, and we sat in the front seats because I had to go up and down off a stage and a few things, and Mikako would sit up there and she would get the front row seat. Well, the pastor came up and says, "I want to tell you a joke," and I thought, "Oh, good, this ought to be good." Mikako, she hasn't laughed at any of his jokes at all, but because she didn't really understand them, even though she had her English was she went to ESL school and she had pretty good understanding. Not like now, 21 years later, she probably would have just went screaming. But anyway, the joke was, and you may have heard it and you may not have. And it's about this pastor that goes to one of his congregational homes to visit this older lady because she hadn't been at church in a while. And so he went there, and it was around 11 o'clock, and he was there for about an hour, and while they were talking and stuff, he'd been eating peanuts from the what do you call it? You know, in the living room, you got a table in front of you. Anyway, he had been eating her peanuts that was out there, and he said it was time for him to go. He said, "Oh, are you hungry?" And he said to her that, I mean, I'm not a good joke teller. Anyway, he said he told her, "I'm real sorry that I ate all your peanuts." And she looked at him and she said, "It's okay. I sucked up all the chocolate already."
Okay.
She cracked up over that one. And I want to tell you, everybody in the church cracked up over that one, actually. Did you get it?
Yeah,
I don't.
got it.
I thought it was kind of funny. Anyway, I already sucked up all the chocolate. Oh, man. Okay, that's it for me.
That's it?
Well, that's it for my joke. Anyway.
Okay. Anybody else? Any parting remarks, or I mean, we can hang out.
I am just going to say good night. It's past my time.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
I think I will go too. I start getting tired. And thank you for the beautiful night.
Good night.
All right. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Good night, Don.
See you guys.
John.
Yeah, good night. Good
Yeah.
night.
Brother Rob.
Good night. Good night.
Everybody
See you.
back.
Good
Good
night.
night.
Good night.
Good night, everybody. Thanks, everybody, for being here. Dawn, thanks for being here. Did you want any parting remarks?
Parting pictures?
Let me see.
Got a joke?
What do you call a cold canine?
What do you call a cold canine? The chili dog.
Oh, I'm glad I asked.
Okay.
It's been hanging around with Ty Young too long.
That's a good one.
All right. Have a great evening.
Good
Thank
night.
you. Joseph
Bye-bye.
D'Souza says, "Hi, Lynn sister. How are you? And how is Robin? Forgetting Robin. All keeping good. Take care. Thank you, Joseph. Well, we'll go ahead and stop the recording. Thank you to all. We'll be off air. Thanks to everyone in the chat. Everyone with us. Appreciate you.